Danny still not able to close it out.
My God. Issei has a Hail Mary.
Holy cow! They did it! Oh my God!
King Ray Jr., you can't be doing this.
Oh my God.
He's not dead?
Okay.
Contemplating all of my goals. Will I fold or will I chase them? I got adversity, two options. I can handle it purposely or I can let it murder me. But sign up for war, point out the target, show me the giants. Hold your applause, just getting started, sending the lions. Ambition ain't for the weak, I see it before I speak. Ready and willing, is you ready for me? With or without your end. Oh, you try to make me stay. Now there's nothing you can say, cause I'm flying away. With or without my sails. Oh, you try to make me stay. Now there's nothing you can say, but I'm flying away. Now I ain't looking for handouts, I'm looking to stand out. Got the vision coming, watch how it pans out. I've been writing my plans down, trying to stay focused, put out the notice. Who the GOAT is, me hands down. Yeah, no time for arguments, I cut out the politics, no. It's all my competence, I could cause your apocalypse. Ambition, it ain't for the weak, get it even when I sleep. Ready and willing, what you ready to say? But I'm flying away, with or without your end. Oh, you try to make me stay. Now there's nothing you can say, cause I'm flying away. With or without my sails. Oh, you try to make me stay. Now there's nothing you can say, but I'm flying away. Ambition ain't for the weak, I see it before I speak. Ready and willing, is you ready for me? Oh, you try to make me stay. Now there's nothing you can say, cause I'm flying away. With or without my sails. Oh, you try to make me stay. Now there's nothing you can say, but I'm flying away. Don't got no heart, I got an icebox. Brand new roller, swipe out the G-Shock. Moving slowly, I know the street hot. No more double, go ahead a detox. Yeah, yeah. Came from the trenches, they ain't showing us no love. Thugging in the city, all we wanted was a hug, yeah. We on the block like every night to catch a buzz. Get the cash and tell my family out the hood, that's a must. Was a hood baby with no soldiers. Bad past never left my mind, it's taking over. No, I should've died, that's why it's hard to stay sober. Glad to see the sun, but my heart getting colder. Life's so crazy, what we been through. When you die, the only time that they gon' miss you. Tell my mama no more tears, no more tissue. We was just some hood baby with some issues. Hood baby from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. Glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Hood baby from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. I'm glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Pull up in that rain, see me ballin', yeah. 30 piece on my wrist like I'm Harden. Either they love me or I'm a target. Cause the ice on me is flawless. I've been busy and picking up when you callin'. And on purpose, I hate the fact we ain't talking. But anything that you need, dog, I got you, I mean that. All this pressure make it hard not to relapse. Build up aggression, make it hard for me to relax. To the hood, baby, ain't no way that I'ma lead that. My dogs need hope, step it up, I gotta be that. Cause life's so crazy, oh, ain't been through. I'ma love you way before I gotta miss you. Hold this mama by my side, gave her some tissue. We were just a hood, baby, with some issues. Hood, baby, from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. Glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Hood, baby, from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. I'm glad we made it through. I'm just glad we
me, they gotta get text. I'm making hit after hit after hit, and I promise you, boy, every one of them slap. Hop on a verse and I body it quick. They never work, and it's why we don't mix. I don't got time for the fake, and I swear that I'll always stay real, something they never did. Oh, they saying that I'm up next. I told them that I'm up now. Promise I came for the next. I'm needing honeys on honeys, cause that's what I'm worth. Show me the finish, I'm getting it first. Show me the best, and that's me and my worst. I need that money, I'm getting it now. I'm at the top, but I started way down. I told them hundreds of times that I'm really done waiting. I swear that I came for the crown. You should go ahead and write over. I was in a 4, leveled up to the Rover. Feeling like Blake, I'ma put him on a poster. I don't really play when it come to my checks. I've been in the gym, so you know I gotta flex. If I shoot a shot, then it's gonna be a wet dog. I'm coming for these meals, I ain't taking no less. Yeah, I ain't really taking no less. Now they tryna send me that text. I ain't hit them back, they stress. I'm needing honeys on honeys, cause that's what I'm worth. Show me the finish, I'm getting it first. Show me the best, and that's me and my worst. I need that money, I'm getting it now. I'm at the top, but I started way down. I told them hundreds of times that I'm really done waiting. I swear that I came for the crown.
Okay. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a trendsetter. Okay. Let go. Hey, okay, I know I'm here to stay. Counting on my wins, so I can't play it safe. Trying to go against us, get you out the way. Go hard, it's the only way to play. Let me say, I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. Who can do it better? I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. Hey, look, they keep calling me, cause you ride this beat, look proud of me. Okay, it ain't no problem, see, I can mold this thing like pottery. Better, I'ma bet on myself. And for the top, and I don't need your help. We set the tempo, we run this thing, it's simple. Let's go. Boy, I'm locked in.
Danny still not able to close it out.
my God.
Whip. Tuesday has a Hail Mary.
Holy cow! They did it! Oh my God!
Jay Ray Jr., you can't be doing this.
Oh my God.
He's not dead!
Okay.
Welcome everybody to Breakout series for City of the Wolves number 17 this week. My name is Tomadoc. I am with my buddy Labrilla over here, and I cannot promise you that we will be very PC or PG tonight, just because if you actually know how we are, we work together way too much. Not here, but in our other org and stuff like that. But regardless, we're hoping to bring you some great City of the Wolves action tonight. And Blobs, what are you looking forward to?
Hey Toma, I'm looking forward to it's my usual answer, but I stand by it. I always want to see like the different character choices that the players are gonna pick. And that's one of the things I love about doing polls as well, is this is when people tend to just like choose like secondary characters or non-main. So I want to see if some of that goes on. I'd love to see some Salvatore. Hopefully. We'll see.
Hopefully, but what we have been seeing a lot of is the BJNA picks. Like there's been a lot of those. There's a lot of Hotaru picks as well, which really great characters, but there's been enough rocks. What I'm actually kind of looking forward to, and I haven't seen a lot in this patch, is Gato. I don't know what's kind of going on. Like, he was around for a quick hot second, but the one that I always would really want to see, because I think she's a great character too, how B Jeanette is kind of coming around, is also Mai. Just with, like, again, I will always talk about her range. Her damage might not be the best, but her range and poke and to confirms is just insane. So that's at least my pick. But hey, there's even a little cameo for your Kevin Rians for the top 8 in September, in our September top 8s here at Breakout.
Yes, and Kevin is one of the characters that I really enjoy his play style. I think he's really fun. So it's been nice to see more people pick him. And I know there's a few players who tend to Kevin specialize as well. Because, you know, in the other game, he was one of the best characters. And, you know, that isn't quite true here. You know, Hokutomaru and Hotaru and anybody else whose name starts with an H and O kind of has taken over a little bit. But
very much so. At least it's not Billy Kane, but I'll shout out to Non-Factor. He wanted to shout out for Salvatore Ganacci, who I still listen to his stuff. I've been listening to his stuff for years. Didn't realize it, he was in the game, though. But at least when he came out, I was like, wait, it's that guy, that DJ. I actually haven't seen him that much, to be honest with you, in the meta, like, recently. So, he was sort of like soccer player, like, kind of like the joke character for a little bit. And I haven't seen him around unless your name's Diaphone.
Well, I feel like well, if you mean like him as the person, I feel like he's been doing a lot more shows, so I'm sure that he kind of went back to his normal. But yes, as a character in the tournaments, yeah, he comes out every now and then. There's a couple of people who will join once in a while and will showcase. But you know, I'm on the non-factor side there. I would like to see more. But that's my usual thing with these games. I absolutely love seeing what these amazing players can do with these characters.
Well, right now, what we are going to come up with is in the winners, our first winners round 1 match is going to be Jorge versus Wycry. Your Terry versus Preacha. But while we're at that, okay, you know, I don't have time to do that, but that was actually a pretty good transition. As we got, I kind of like the green fit on Jorge there, but with Preacha's Wycry's Preacha going in full rush down right now into the combo and getting crossed up and bringing Jorge to the other side. A lot of damage there, Lobs.
Woo! No, Wycry is on a roll. Just like, how many combos can I confirm right into? We'll just do that over and over and over again. Walking back and forth across the screen. Beautiful.
Yeah, he wants his Domino's Pizza stat. That's pretty much why he's that's pretty much what it is. He just wants his food. He wants to get dinner right now.
Oh, no, but looks like Jorge. There we go. There's that good old dunk there, catching all the way to the corner.
Yeah, but Jorge's now in burnout. We're going to see if Wycry's going to be able to answer to that, but gets caught in a little bit of an anti-air. And now, nice big confirmed by Wycry. Wycry's going to bring this all the way to the corner, gets a nice cross-up set up in there, and just keeps pounding, trying to get the guard break. Is able to get it right there.
Let's say put a stop to that. And is it going to be enough? With that, it will.
It definitely is.
Well, yeah, Wycry's gonna make sure it's enough, right? Yeah. There we go.
This is one of the other waifus that has like just insane damage and wall carry. That sounds familiar. But I like how
some of the best ones do.
Yeah, some of the best ones do. I just like how they both match right now. They're both wearing the green. No neutral jumps there. Going in with the big heavy confirms by Wycry. Now Wycry's going to more big bread and butter combos and gonna go in there and see what's gonna be the meaty setup there, and nothing going on, but with some good defense by Jorge.
Oh, so let's say Jorge, very patient, waiting for their moment to jab themselves right out of that corner and throw.
And throw and eat a fireball. Now Wycry's on set point.
Get ready. Fight.
There we are, not just a commentator, because, yeah, sometimes we see Wycry right here. And right there.
And right. And over there.
Nice bread and butter to the corner, but we got that nice DP there from Jorge. And then now's the time, really, for Jorge to wake up. Cannot let Wycry get any more rounds. This is do or die.
Do or die. They're both out of SPG, so this is where Jorge can take advantage here with a little bit of a life lead. But as soon as they say he has a life lead, he actually loses a little bit. Kind of close on life, but still edge goes to Wycry here as we're going in there. But big jump in. The big jump in to get the full confirm, and that should do it. And Wycry is able to close out the set. 2-0 here. on Jorge. Jorge will still be alive in the loser side of this bracket, but Wycry will move on to a top 8 qualifier.
Nice. Yeah, you know, one of those characters, like, I love to watch her. I hate to play against her. I think she's a great character. I think she's fun, but you know, I feel for the people who go against Preacher.
Yeah, no, same. And Leapfrog, why do you think we commentate on it? it's like I know how to play the game. I just don't know how to do it like on a tournament level. So like, Wycry is really good. We've talked about it a lot. But speaking of which, since Wycry run, he's actually going to try to get a piece of this pot. So if you go to !Matcherino, you're going to go in and claim those contribution codes. They are free to you. It takes about 10 seconds to do. And I just also want to say thank you to SNK Esports again for this week for donating $47.75 just to basically make this pot up to a $50 pot once everyone contributes all those codes. So thank you again to SNK for contributing as always.
Yeah, absolutely. No, we really appreciate that, you know, how much they're putting into the scene, because we love this scene, and it's nice when the companies, like, you know, back that, right?
Yeah. But right now we have Sleeves and Servbot coming in. BES's Breakout Series' own Servbot using the very popular but yet unpopularly picked character T-Zoc.
Yeah, I think everybody loves T-Zoc, but you know, it's really difficult to have a grappler be properly balanced in these games. That tends to be the issue some people have. But let's see what Servbot will do with him.
But yeah, but I see Sleeves though. Sleeves is using the character that I am currently working with right now, and that's mine. But Servbot is going in and getting the level 1 super to confirm, and actually gets that first round. First blood goes to King Servbot.
Here we go. We're seeing what this T-Zoc can do. Got some fans there from Sleeves. I also tend to play as Mai, so nice grapple. Can't stand near him.
No, but that's why I think where Mai can shine, because some of those confirms, like where she has the lights as we're going into a big bread and butter combo. Lots of breaking here to get out and to extend this combo. Wow, bringing Servbot almost all the way down, now down to the last part of his life to SPG. Nice reverse rev blow to sort of get out, but blocked as King Servbot's trying to take his turn back here.
We're doing a bit of the footsies now. We got our back and forth. Gonna throw some fans. There we go. Try to get in. Nice belly flop. Ooh, rev blow. It's a good use of that. Oh, blocked just in time as well. King Servbot really making that life, tying up that life.
Yeah. Big bait pretty much ties it up in life, and with T-Zoc and King Servbot in SPG. But big little counter hit. Let's see if, and a big throw though by King Servbot. I think that was a command throw, by the way, so that ends it. And King Servbot with his T-Zoc takes that first game. We'll see how Sleeves will react.
To be continued.
Yeah, no, I mean, with Mai's pokes and range, definitely there's a good chance for a Mai comeback here. But a lot of it's just going to depend. Can you stay away from that grapple?
That's pretty much what it is. But like I said, the range on the pokes that Mai has, especially on the punches, it's just a lot. It's a lot of range where it might be just enough to whiff those command throws for T-Zoc if you get the distance right. But my God, right now we got Sleeves trying to get out of there, getting a huge life lead, but nice confirmed by Servbot on the anti-air, and now.
I have to say, the life lead helps, but King Servbot can absolutely melt health away. We're seeing it right there.
That was an awesome super.
Such a great grapple. I know. I love it. I love it.
They need to make it more theatrical like that. That was really great. Oh wow, what a shove, and to get that confirmed by Servbot onto Sleeves. Sleeves is in big trouble. You're already down to half life and already down on basically has to survive and win this round, or Servbot will close it out and win this set.
Ooh. There we go. It's a bit of a wild punish there. Oh, jumping over the rev blow. Okay, we're gonna get a full combo here. Oh, it didn't quite hit. Oh, that's a punish. Oh, jeez.
Oh, whoa! Those low lights actually was able to confirm out of that super, but the rev blow, the take my turn back move by Servbot takes that round and takes that game, and we'll move on to the top 8 qualifiers in his pool.
Okay, that was fun. I don't know. Say what you will about grapplers, they're so fun to watch, and you know, because we don't see T-Zoc here very often, like. I don't know. I got very excited. Like, I love Mai. She's one of my favorite characters in this entire franchise, right? But a good T-Zoc is just fun.
Oh, no. I was going to say, like, one, I'm pretty sure Servbot has been labbing, because that was just an amazing display of what he was doing there. And two, T-Zoc, I've never said that T-Zoc was, like, not fun to watch. It's just, like, no one picks him in the meta, which is, like, kind of... I don't say disappointing, but it's just like I want specialists out there. Like, some people will play the bad character because they're just loyal to it, even in tournaments. And that's what I'm kind of like, you know, I'm kind of hoping for. But you know what, Servbot, amazing stuff. That was insane. I can't get over that one grapple with the big pose at the end, with like the big like T pose at the end. That was just hilarious. That made my day.
So well done, for sure. That was the general you, not you as in Tomadoc.
Oh no,
as far as the grapplers are concerned, because I know
me.
that's one of those character types that, you know, people have very strong opinions about sometimes, one way or the other. And one of my dearest friends plays them, so yeah. I have my moments of absolute dread.
Yeah, no, and I know you weren't meaning me. You. There's a lot of things that we've talked and like behind the scenes, and I know when you're attacking me, so it's fine. Like, I totally did not get it like that. But regardless, we're gonna come up with our next match. It's gonna be Poetry Chef and Rondon. So it's gonna be the BJNA, a really good BJNA pilot, by the way. If I remember correctly, he was like a super aggressive, like you just did not have time to breathe. Like, and anytime he thought you had time to breathe or you're able to get out, he would parry you. And BJNA's parry is like funny to me.
And Rondon, let's say Rock, I feel like all Rock pilots are like that, just gonna smother you out. And that's kind of what Rondon is doing right here already, just right in Poetry Chef's face, you know?
Yeah. Oh, it's called the Jesus pose, Servbot? All right, I'll remember to call it that. But when it comes to this, maybe someone in chat could remind me, like, why Cry or anybody, but, like, was it, someone has, like, a broken fireball. I can't remember if it was Rock or Terry, like a broken EX fireball. Maybe Non-Factor can tell us, because as of right now, Poetry Chef eats that big heavy kick, and Rondon gets that first round.
Ooh, there we go. Just trying to put a stop to Rondon's run up there from Poetry Chef. Nice reverse.
Yeah.
Got that hip bump. I shift.
When I want to be parried by that, I am never going to deny it. Like, that's just me. But then again, I'm a degenerate. Oh, ooh, nice big jump in by Cross Up with Poetry Chef, and big punish on the DP miss. And this is not looking good for Rondon. Maybe going to level 1.
With a kiss. Indeed. Oh, I love BJNA. We saw this very good bread and butter combo there. We go Rondon, trying to reverse this even in overheat.
Oh, no, just defend there. Oh, whoa, nice little, that was like a weird rev blow that stopped the anti-air. Wild punish, not confirmed.
Yeah, it was a really good use of the throw as well.
There you go. Poetry Chef is able to use the rev blow to get out of there, and then is now tied up here in this first game, and we get a little trade on the lights. Oh, but the big neutral jump ends up being a cross-up, and we go into a little bit of a Oh god, big bread and butter combos again. When is it gonna end?
Oh, it never does. Once BJNet has you in the corner, like it's ooh. That Rising Storm, that was the attempt was there, but ooh, Poetry Chef just punished.
Yeah.
Took the first round. Let's see.
Oh, big trade on the neutral jump, and now here comes Rondon. Rondon's using the light to connect, going into more of the combos. Nice big overhead with the Superman punch, but gets the throw in and puts Poetry Chef in SPG, but less than half life.
Yeah. Well, now once again, at least in SPG, you get options as far as getting, using the red blow. Though there is not much of it left. Let's see. This might actually take out Rondon's SPG as well, depending on how long this BJNet combo goes.
There it goes. Wake up. The wake up super though does work as Poetry Chef was trying to attempt a throw, and Rondon actually gets on the board here and gets that first round in game 2.
I really appreciate that because that did not work at all last time. But just keep going with the strategy. It really worked out for him that time. Here we go. Confirmed in with the light.
Oh man, just going in with more of the combos, getting in with the close lights in there. Ooh, nice throw to stop the pressure by Rondon. Now we're going back into neutral. Now we're trying to see who gets the full confirm. Nice little rev blow by Poetry Chef to get his turn back. Nice neutral jump to kind of get more of a combo in, and now that will close it out. And Poetry Chef gets on set point.
Yeah, you tell him, Raiden. Heard him yelling back there. All right. Nice start with the cross up into the command throw. It's going to stick to the corner.
Ooh. Oh, what a backdash by Poetry Chef to get the space and get the whiff out, and now gets into a combo. Whoa, did a small hop to get the confirm.
Sorry, I appreciate the patience on that throw. Waiting for, feinting a move, right?
Yeah.
But we're going to get the full combo here, including the cinematic moment.
The nice little hidden gear. We're going to watch this. And
boom.
Boom. Not dead yet, but Rondon is in dire straits right now. Has to do something. Oh, this could become a good comeback. Big whiff by Poetry Chef. Gets to use some of that. Nice throw. Oh, is this it? Is this dead? Oh, wow, it's dead. Survival point is confirmed by Rondon. Even with the hidden gear done by Poetry Chef, Rondon ties this set up 1-1.
No, this is a fun one because they're both playing so aggressively. Like, just getting that back and forth. There we go. Run in with that close light punch there. Woo.
Yeah. Oh, big dive kick down there for Poetry Chef. But right now, Rondon's playing the neutral game very well here on Poetry Chef and is getting basically more of the forcing interactions at this time.
No, definitely trying to stay away from some of BJNet's light moves. There we go. Rising tackle wake up. Create some space there. Rondon going across the ring.
Shimmying back and forth.
Yeah, we got the shimmy going. The who's going to get up there first, and it's going to be Poetry Chef getting in there with those lights.
Oh, that looks like it's about to drop, but it just literally catches like on the last frame when Poetry Chef does that super or a special move. But now, as we're going in, we're about tied in life, but Rondon is still in SPG, but is in overheat. Oh, nice confirm by Rondon. Rondon gets on the board and now is on set point. What a turnaround by Rondon.
Oh, no, for sure. They're both playing very well so far. Right now, Rondon using just solid aggression to mixing up to get in.
The crouching lights have really been his workhorse in this match. He's been using that to confirm everything on Poetry Chef. if he wanted to start a combo into neutral. If he didn't, and he does his punishing, like that's also been working out too. But right now, speaking of punishing, Poetry Chef is just going crazy here. Gonna go into the level 1 super and bring Rondon all the way to the corner. Nice shimmy by Poetry Chef again. This should be dead. Yeah, he do have a meter if he's gonna spend it. Yep, he's gonna spend it here. With the kiss at the end.
I mean, you know.
Get ready. Fight.
She's got to blow you a kiss afterwards. That's how it works. Here we go, catching in the air. And with that command throw bouncing up off the wall, we're going to do it again.
I like how Rock just like throws BJJ as if it's like a sack of potatoes across the screen. The animation.
It's always...
Ooh, wake up super right there. Poetry Chef is in dire straits, but gets that confirmed. Gonna try to go in. Does not have any meter to spend here, so not gonna put up as much damage. What's the meaty setup though? With a little tech roll by Rondon. Rondon still holding up on defense, trying to find an opening to close this out. And it was a fireball.
Well, I mean, you know, taking advantage of Poetry Chef attempting their fireball, you know, catching them during their motion. It was a really good move there for Rondon.
Fair enough. It was just more or less was like, oh, it ended on a fireball to the face. But regardless,
nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you gotta throw a fireball across the screen. I mean, you know.
Yeah, it's fine, and that's what the gameplay calls for sometimes. But Rondon moves on into the winner's side of bracket, and we'll get into a top 8 qualifier as well. And coming up on another top 8 qualifier, we got Mr. Bonde with another rock, but Cry with his Preacha. But before we do that, just want to make sure that you guys also support One Shot Energy. We are partners with One Shot Energy. If you use our code Breakout, you can get a 10% discount, I believe.
I believe that's what it was.
Yeah, 10% discount on any of their products. It's a really great energy drink, or not energy drink, energy supplement, or energy candy.
Chew?
It's a chew. Yeah, there we go. I was like, candy, chew. It was like there. It's like a now and
you know
later,
what? You give the
Starburst.
call. I'll just tell you all the words you're forgetting.
I can't word today. It was a hard day at work. It's Monday. There was so many meetings going on, and all I did was talk.
Okay, I got you. I got you. It's
Thank
fine.
you. You always have my back, which is also kind of scary at the same time. But I don't know if I can trust you with the trust fall like ever. But you know who I can trust with the trust fall? You got Cry and Bonde going out there, because you know what I can trust is that they're going to be really two good pilots out there. Bonde has an amazing rock. I remember watching him from last week and weeks past too. He's a regular here on Breakout, and some of the I remember him playing super aggressive with his rock, and then he would play neutral really well too. So it was just, at least depending on the matchup, it's whatever kind of comes at him. And Cry is just kind of, he just wants to press buttons.
In your face.
He's just in your face. I mean, it's Cry.
But just hit that fast forward button, right? Like we're go. Preacha has got Rekka, you know, Preacha's got hits to make. There's no stopping.
Yeah, but what I'm also noticing, I gotta ask Cry about it, but it's similar to a Cammy, the Cammy spin knuckle, to get out of the corner type of deal, to keep the wall set up, because I noticed that Cry did that also. He did, I don't remember what the name of the move is, but he did a move to get out, to sort of super dash out, and then to keep his opponent in the corner. So I'm wondering if that's sort of the tech too, because we know how it is in Street Fighter 6. You have Cammy having corner pressure, that's her bread and butter. And in this game, it seems like that's what Preach's game plan is too. Her optimal game plan, at least.
Yeah, at times. I had to have a little chuckle because every 2D game, you're always looking for the Cammy. Wait a minute, that was a move that's similar to Cammy. Better write that one down.
Oh yeah.
But no, in all seriousness,
I like Cammy. I like Kylie Minogue. Kylie Minogue from the Street Fighter movie.
But no, in all seriousness, yeah, no. Anytime, well, okay. we have seen some very good Preacha here. So I cannot fully say that, playing a character that we don't see as much, we get to see routes and things. Because I feel like we have seen quite a bit of Preacha stuff. But, there's, every new pilot's going to come up with their own sort of routes and all that.
Yeah, it was usually through Super Granias that was playing Preacha. It was a lot of confirms. Like, it wasn't like super corner pressure. It was really like the one confirm, and then next thing you know, it's an optimal combo. So we're going to see how Cry comes in here. But wow, we got Blonde getting the standing light confirm on the standing low kick, light kick confirm to go in there. Now we're just sort of playing neutral again, but keeping the pressure is Blonde.
Yeah, Blonde's like using quite a bit of the rock kid here right now, just doing some fun cross up, that sort of stuff. Cry never quite getting a foothold into that one, so.
Nope, and that wake up, that little DP miss that kind of like closed out that game for Cry as Blonde gets that first round. But we're going in there, and Blonde is still continuing. Now he's the one that's pressing the buttons and keeping up with the pressure. Gets again the light kick confirm, and wow, closes that. Okay. Less than 45 seconds. We're already done with the first game. Blonde gets up one game here in this set.
I was gonna say that was excellent gameplay from Blonde. I'm just like mixing up the moves.
Yep.
Always keeping the pressure on.
It's whoever
trying
gets,
to catch from up high.
Yeah, whoever gets that first confirm is gonna go. Oh wow, nice reactions on the counter rev blow by Cry. And here comes Cry. Now he's gonna put on his own pressure as he's keeping Blonde in the corner with a big bread and butter combo, but Blonde is able to tech roll out.
Yeah, but Cry responded with the throw, which was pretty good. Blonde, though, already starting his mix-up, got his own throw, and put Cry back in the corner. With a a raging storm as well, just for the...
Nice little throw by Cry and space out with the setup, with the fireball setup, but it was not to be on there as Blonde was able to get the low kick from him and is able to get on set point.
Yeah. Ooh, we got another rev counter there. This time Blonde winding up on the better side of that. That's the danger of using them. No, right? Ooh, back in the corner with you, Cry.
You're in timeout corner. You're in timeout corner right now, Cry. You got in trouble. What did you do? Because Blonde is like mad right now, and he's just going, wow, big confirm by Blonde on the standing lights, and that does it. Blonde is going to move on into top 8 of Breakout Series week 17.
From a fight, but then again,
that was fun. That was just like a master class at rock mix up,
I was gonna say it's like Cry, you're a boy, you're a buddy of mine. I have a feeling at that point you were just putting your control. You were just sitting there just in awe, probably, of just like getting when you were, because he was getting you mixed up a lot on some of those and getting those confirms, and on top of getting mixed up, he was also optimizing all those combos. Like that was the other impressive thing that I was seeing there.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I feel like it was a lot of just keeping up the pressure, right? Mm-hmm. Hit, jump, fireball, hit, mm-hmm. Just moving through the cycle of just pressure. And then it's like, okay, what do I do? When do I jump in? It's really hard to,
Yeah, I mean,
to work through that.
There was some
on the spot.
With SNK, they do have sort of like the get off me type of button, which would be the rev blow, but even Cry was able to use the counter rev blow at one point, but then as soon as he would throw it out, he being Cry, Blonde would come back, and they also did their own counter rev blow to keep up with their turn and just put up the pressure and eventually close it out.
For sure. No, that was some excellent rock gameplay. I
Yeah. Well, it's everyone's favorite character and everyone's favorite character. We got WD Kazada versus King Servbot. So everybody's quote unquote favorite character would be Hokutomaru, and King Servbot with everyone's like beloved, truly beloved character Tizak. This is actually.
I wonder how truly beloved Tizak is. I want to see. I'm curious to see the polls because I mean he's beloved to me. Like I love Tizak,
he's beloved to like everyone that I know. Like everyone like loves the character, but like no one wants to use him. And unless you're like a Hoku main, I don't know anybody that likes that character right now.
Well, in fairness, Hokutomaru has been like the top of the list since the game released. There's always one or two really good Hoku characters, regardless of bracket, I think, at this point. I can see the sort of, really, him? It was like getting that way with Billy, too, for a while,
well,
you know?
It's something that, like, I believe it was Stars that pointed it out to me one time, like, during one of these, and it was just like, because I wasn't paying attention to win quotes at one point, and he was just like, I hate these win quotes. And then I started paying attention to the Hoku win quotes, and I'm like, oh, this guy is such a brat. It's like it makes me so mad every time I hear a win quote from him. So I'm always like, if anything, I just don't want a Hoku to win. I'm like WD Kazada. I'm assuming is a very good person, and usually most of them are when they're on these in these brackets. But I don't want to hear. I'm just gonna keep hating on the Hokutomaru.
Yeah, no, it's all for fun. Yeah. No, but in all seriousness, I do think that character personality can absolutely play a role in that. Oh, Kine! I like to see Kine. Everybody else hates him, but I like him.
Well, I know why you like him, so but we don't have to go into
Hey,
that.
we don't even have to see how with that whole conversation we just had gone. It's Kine.
Well, Kevin is not here, so he's not going to call you out for stuff. So
fair enough. I have to see how Servbot's Tizak deals with this absolutely aggressive Kine here. Oh my God, WD Kazada is just going crazy.
But it's kind of the opposite of like this is probably the best anti character for Tizak or to play against Tizak because this is a zoner.
Well, a quote-unquote zoner. Kine does just as well up front in your face as he does far away. He's got it all.
Fair enough. I was gonna say his game plan A, like his option A.
Absolutely can be a zoner. Or is a zoner, but it is like a zoner and, right?
Gets caught with that level 1 super big fireball, and now going in there with the debuff, and now keeps going. Servbot's in the corner again, can't really get out of the pressure, but uses the Revlo to get there. Now here he comes with his own bread and butter combo, and yeah, we're gonna. I think he just spent it all just to give us a cinematic.
I think at this point he just wanted to get WD Kazada off of him. Like,
fair enough.
And the get off me button is here. We're gonna use it. We're gonna jump open the fireballs. No. With that throw, we have WD Kazada going on, or winning that one. So King Servbot's gonna have to find a way to deal with the absolutely aggressive Kine there.
Well, it is an aggressive Kine, but I wonder if Servbot's gonna actually like use it. No, never mind. He just reset it, went back to Tizak. He was never gonna change characters, and trying to hold up on the defense, but like he got Kazeda just getting some of these confirms. Nice overhead by Kazeda and trying to get out of there. And nice little comeback pressure off. I can't talk today. I was gonna say.
Well,
nice
that whiffed flash kick at least got some damage on the board there from the punish.
Oh. Words are hard. I'm like getting beat up just by my own words today, but that's all right.
Round 2.
But right now we got Zeta now on set point here. See how Serbot's going to able to react and respond, but eating all this damage right now. A nice rev blow or EX move by Zeta. Another crouching light confirmed by Kazeta again, going into the little baby combo, going into level 1 super, and that will do it. Yeah, Kazeta
It just had a counter to everything.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I'm glad we got like the one big cinematic moment, right? Yeah. Like we saw a little bit of T-Zoc being able to do something, but no, WD Kazeta just seemed to have a response like to every motion that King Servbot was trying to do there.
Yeah, no, it was like every time I thought Servbot actually had something, it was getting interrupted. That's why I was like, I'm playfully frustrated. It's like it happens during these matches. It's just like when you're trying to say something and then something else changes on you. That's kind of what was going on. It's like, oh, I felt like Servbot was able to get the command throw in, but then it was jabbed out or it was light kicked out. So it was just like WD was just hitting the correct buttons on T-Zoc and getting those bread and butter combos or even baby combos just to sort of stop the pressure, and then utilizing the supers at the end and then pretty much closing it out relatively quickly there.
No, for sure. Like you kept getting interrupted. King Servbot kept getting interrupted. It's just like, character speed, right? Faster characters, slower characters, and there would just never seem to be a moment where like a grab could even happen, because there was always like something else, like being the offense was never stopping.
Yeah, no, fair. Like I totally like, that's the thing. It's like a lot of these times, especially in any of these fighting games, let alone this game, it's like when you keep going with the pressure, that you're at the advantage. Like it's almost like you can't, I don't want to say there's no such thing as defense, but it makes it harder just to defend, and you have to really find your opening. But if you can't find that opening, or you press the button at the wrong time, it's almost like game over by that point. But we have coming up next it looks like it's Scheme 237 versus Mix-Up, who is actually kind of a local lad from where I am over here on Long Island. So shout outs to him for coming out tonight. So awesome sauce with that. Gonna show us his Kevin Rion skills, and Scheme is gonna give us his Rock Howard. That's the third Rock Howard tonight, actually, now that I think about it. Right?
I know, it was funny. I think it was last week. I can't remember if it was last week or the week before, but I was doing my watch along, right? And it was like all Hotaru. Like just like mountains of Hotaru, and this week it's a lot of rock. It's so funny how that happens.
And right now we got Mix-Up trying to go in. Remember, Kevin has basically his 2-touch Charlie, basically can kill you in 2 touches. So Scheme has to keep on with this pressure and then get Mix-Up off of him, and he is doing a pretty good job of that right now. Already putting Mix-Up down in life.
There we go. I'll get a little bit here. Scheme started with basically a zoner rock, right? Just like mixing up the ground and the air fireballs. And that's the thing about Kevin. You just keep him from getting in. And that's a big part of the the trial, right?
Oh, it's a big part of the trial. Oh, this is not looking good. That's a lot of damage. Oh my god, is this dead? Oh, no, it's not.
Almost!
Oh
man, look at that, though. Totally almost came back, and that's why Kevin is so dangerous.
Very much so, and now here comes Mix-Up. Mix-Up is going to go in with the big bread and butter combo, bringing Scheme into the corner, gets the throw to keep up with that pressure, gets a little low like from not able to fully finish the combo, but now we get a back throw by Scheme, and now he's starting his pressure.
And nice little grab. Let's grab him out of the rev blow, okay. Ooh, nice anti-air there as well from Scheme, just keeping that rock in his place.
Keeping rock in his place right now, but Scheme is trying to use the air fireballs, goes into the level 1 to keep up with the pressure and damage. Oh, wow. Nice confirm. Wow, that was a amazing sequence of events there by Scheme. I don't even know if I can call that a combo, but that was just a string of moves that really good to see. Scheme is able to close that out and gets that first game.
Okay, so far, got the nice rock mix up there. That was a good mix up though to block the. Sorry, I just realized I'm gonna say mix up and. Deer, oh dear, there's a lot of deer here. Yes,
deer.
exactly. I was like, they're not. How do I differentiate between what I mean?
I mean, you're the English scholar here, so I can understand why you're so confused. So I totally can understand. But right now, we got Scheme in overheat, but mix up with the life deficit, seeing how he comes in, but basically a big cross up there by Scheme, and Scheme is able to close out that round and get it on set point.
Okay. Go. Nice jumping over the fireballs with Scheme making use of those rev blows. Just not letting Mix Up get anything really started.
Oh. Trying to just go in with this pressure, some neutral jumps, trying to keep the air fireballs to stop. Again, there's a lot of jumping here by Scheme, which is usually like what you're like. I'm not trained to do a lot, but now we're going into the big cinematic. I was gonna say, is that it? That was game, right?
Yep, it was.
And
I just wanted to watch the pose.
we were just quiet, eating the popcorn, watching the movie. That's what it was.
Arrest is a serious problem. Ain't that right, officer?
Scheme moves
man.
on into the top 8.
Yeah, no, one of those situations where, you know, Scheme knew they had one job, which was do not let Kevin do any sort of, like, put a stop to anything before Kevin gets going, because you know that once Kevin really starts rolling into the damage, you're just going to get steamrolled from there, because he does so much. But no, Scheme did a great job of making sure that mix-up couldn't get started.
Well, he did get started once, though, and it was
and
very
almost
late, and it almost got finished, and it was like, we were like, oh, no, we're down to literally 1 pixel, and that was just enough for for him to come back and
Raging Storm to do its thing, right?
Yeah, raging.
That's what I mean. Like, we saw the one time Mix Up got in, it was like whoosh. Mm-hmm. And so Scheme was not gonna let that happen. That was a great play though.
No, it was such great gameplay. We're seeing a lot of these just a lot of this like full aggression. Like all these players that we've seen tonight, everyone's been good. It was just whoever gets that offense started, whoever gets it first started and has that optimal sort of like damage combo or optimal strategy, whether they're going for damage or they're going for a setup of some sort, like on a meaty setup of some, those are the ones that are kind of like winning right now. And once they employ that game plan, it just if it ain't broke, don't change it, really, is what it comes down to. So
for sure. By the way, everybody, ! Maturino North Stars, just put that in. We have 44 codes left. Please make sure that you're getting those codes for our players, because they put in a lot of work into this, and they're giving us all this great entertainment, right?
Yeah, they're giving us all this great entertainment. And actually, if I have, I'm going to try to do this as really quickly as possible. But remember, guys, also do ! Merch. If you want to support this production here at Breakout and Breakout Series, please do so by buying some of the merch. They have some hoodies, hats, t-shirts. It's their no limit line, and it's pretty sick, actually. I'm going to be buying that hoodie very soon. So, but
just about, it is basically becoming hoodie weather right now.
Yeah, I know. It's great. It's fall weather. I love fall weather. But now we're going into winter semifinals here with Rondon and WD Kazeta. WD is using his Cayenne again, as we got rock for Rondon.
At least make it.
I know, this will be fun, because these are both like the semi-zoners, you know, who are also very good up front. And they simmer, too.
I was going to say, I thought you were going to say simmer down. I was like, no, I don't think I need to simmer down. I think you need to simmer down. But that's a different story. Oh, what a confirmed bike is in. That heavy hit from downtown to get that, and now he put Rondon into the corner, but Rondon goes in with the wake-up super to get his turn back.
Yeah, right now we're going to have the great fireball wars here.
When you said that, I was thinking like Storage Wars. Like I don't know why I was thinking like some weird reality show. Because when you said it like that, I was sitting there like, are we bidding on like a storage unit right now? Like that type of thing.
I think no, but we are going to bid on how many of these fireballs connected to big damage there. It was a great rising tackle to get tied off of them. To get out of the corner.
That Rondon is in the middle of SPG, but so is WD Kazeta. Kazeta is able to go into the super, but big block, but puts Rondon into overheat, and now we're going to go back into neutral. What a confirm by Kazeta, but a raging storm by Rondon to keep it going. And big punish now on Kazeta. Kazeta's going to try to confirm and get all the damage out.
There we go. That worked that time, but those flash kicks, they're dangerous. Can't always get them. Getting some nice chip damage here, but not enough. Sometimes a jump kick is all you need.
The cross-up jump kick that looks really off because it looks like you missed, but you actually hit him on the other side.
You know what?
Does take it. But yeah, that was like Kazeta looked like he had something. He was trying to get out of there. The rounds were actually kind of close. But both rounds go to Rondon, so he gets that first game in this winner's semifinal. I'm trying to see, like, what would be the pick for Kazeta? Like, is he going to go with Rock? I forgot who he actually played normally. I'm trying to see.
Hoku Tamaru, I believe, was what. Remember, because we gave that whole Hoku Tamaru speech just to be confronted with Kain at the last second.
Yes.
So I wonder if we're going to see a Hoku now.
Yep, we are.
Oh, looks like it. I'm seeing that switch over.
I see those eyes.
Oh, did my kind not work? Well, take was Teenage Ninja. It's a young adult ninja.
Young adult.
I can't remember the lore here, but
it's I know it's like my student. Like that's all I remember.
Yes. Mai and Andy.
Mai and Andy's student, yeah, correct. And Mai's like super obsessed with Andy to the point of like it's scary.
Yep, has been so for many games.
Very much so.
Rondon's saying, I know how to deal with Hoku, and that's to put you in the corner.
Let's keep it out there, but here's what Kazeta does: is the wait for his opening, goes into a big bread and butter combo, try to break some of it out, but was not able to fully extend. But the teleport trade, wow, that was a really odd interaction. But more teleports there, but Rondon was able to use the overhead kick to sort of reset back to neutral.
Ooh, just bump them right out. You know, trying to low confirm, and the just defend. That's what I mean. Something really cool happens on screen while you're talking. No, all those just defense to Rondon.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Damn you.
Yeah, Rondon's actually just showing off something like his nose to France. Nice space out a little bit. Gets a little bit of a punish. Not fully confirmed, though. And Kazeta's able to come back here. But a wake-up DP rising tackle by Rondon to get his turn. Goes into the level 1 super. Now puts Kazeta in the corner. And this looks like it's going to do it. And does. Rondon finishes that out and punches his ticket to winners final for Breakout Series number 17.
My veins is to get even stronger.
Maybe we're seeing some really good rock tonight.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Got some stuff in his veins that's purging out. Like maybe it's all those protein shakes. I don't know.
I really like the okay. So the character face, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Luke, the Ryu, the Rock in this
cover,
case.
the cover person, yeah.
The cover person. Always fun. because they always give them a little bit of something something, right? You know, you never want your cover person to fall too far in the
Unless you're a Jin pilot where everyone hates you. Like, unless you're a Jin pilot that like just no one likes you. Like if you're just like you're carried. But no, that's the cover character, the title character buff is really what we call it. And that, you know, like right now, like I wish Non-Factor was here to sort of confirm, or anybody else can confirm, but I know someone told me that there was like some, like basically a couple of his EX moves are just like too much on the plus frames, and we've been seeing a lot of EX moves coming out on some of these rocks where it's like, it's almost like the Yoshi Flash. It's almost like 214 from Tekken. I'm trying to think of like other abusable moves in Street Fighter, but stuff like that where it's just like, you know, when you start seeing that same move over and over again, you're kind of wondering, it's like, is this really a setup or is this really kind of broken? And they're trying to balance it. But I will say though, SNK has done a really good job of like, you know, listening to the people, seeing what's out there, because hey, remember that guy Billy Kane? No one uses him anymore because they kind of, I don't want to say nerf him. I think that was kind of like an understatement, but you know. What do you think, Lob?
I don't think they like nerfed him into the ground or anything, but I do think they pulled Billy Kane down into being more, you know, less of an outstanding and more of a, you know, and I don't know about top. I'll have to look and see what other people are saying.
Mm-hmm.
But Rock versus Rock. Here we go.
Rock versus Rock. One with black hair, one with blonde hair. We'll see who kind of goes in here. Ooh. Nice little throw by Bobande. Bobande is the one in blue and black hair, while Scheme is in red, showing off his Canadian roots. And wow, Scheme is going full force, keeping Bobande in the corner.
Oh, well, you know, just throw in the corner, do it again. And now we're seeing what made Mr. Bobande such a force earlier. Just like the way he mixes up his moves. It's just really fun to watch.
It is. And now we're going to see if Scheme is able to answer back. Nice little throw tech by Bobande. Bobande goes into the level 1 super, keeping him in the corner. Tried to set up with a neutral jump. But nice little Revlo feints to sort of bait something out, and did bait a Raging Storm on Scheme. And now here comes Bobande going all out. He does his own Raging Storm Ender. And goes with the bare knuckle to close it out. Wow, Mr. Bobande gets that first game.
Close. Can't afford to go home just yet.
That was just fun. That was so fun.
You can't see me right now, but I'm just like shaking my head. I'm like, what is going on? There's just so much action going on the screen. This is just super fast with some of these moves, but like it all comes just down to like these pilots really know how to confirm and like really just use the combo system really well here to like extend combos using the breaks and everything like that.
Which to me is one of the most exciting parts about this game, is the amount of creativity you can give into as far as how your character works. Woo. That was a great rev blow there, almost sort of like faked him out, drew him in just to do it.
Yeah, it's just to show that like Scheme did change characters, went to the Hoku, is going to try to close out this set, to win this set with his Hoku tomorrow, using the teleports. Probably this could be the anti-play that we could be seeing. Try to change your jump trajectories, try to use teleport to sort of throw Bobande off balance, but right now Bobande has full control and gets that first round in game 2, and we'll be on set point now.
Get ready. Fight. SPG.
And go. Ooh. I like that the miss in the air. Very close. There we go. Scheme getting the throw.
Ooh. They're baiting each other to run. And that worked out for Bobande. Bobande gets the back throw to put Hoku into the corner, but Hoku's like, nope, I'm running away.
No, it's always fun watching a Hoku Tamaru run away. And I'm creating space now. Going all the way across.
It's like, see ya, bye. Scheme tried to go in with the teleport, missed throws, but we're just playing the neutral, seeing who's going to get that confirmed. Big block and just defend by Scheme again, not getting confirmed. Gets a little low light right there, but nothing of significance. But it's just waiting on the trajectory. Oh, that should do it, as Bobonde was able to get the overhead and gets into the super Raging Storm, and Mr. Bobonde will punch his ticket into
No doubt about
winners
it.
final.
But sorry to say, Mai and Andy have got you beat in that department.
That was very fun. That was very fun. I was almost like, in the moment I opened my mouth, and it's all completely changed, which is one of those things that I absolutely love about commentary.
Oh.
Really got to keep you on your toes, keep your brain working well. All right, we will be taking a break here soon, but we're gonna mix up our commentators here a bit.
Yeah.
But before that, let's look at our bracket.
Yeah, so we got our top 8 pretty much set. We got our 2 losers brackets down there now with Kazeta and Scheme, and losers quarterfinal, while we have Manu, KOF, and Mix Up over in the first losers round 1 match, and Poetry Chef and King Surbot in the second losers round 1, while Bobonde and Rondon are going to sit pretty over in winners final as right at this moment. And this is actually going to be a pretty good bracket right now. I'm interested to see if Poetry Chef is going to make a big run. I am cheering on for the B Jeanette, and also the local boy for Mix Up. Like, Mix Up had a pretty good Brian, Kevin Rian, I should say, but just was kind of smothered by Kyan. But we'll see if on other, against other characters, we'll probably see. I'll see that on stream, because I'll be working top 8 with Captain No Fun in a little bit. So yeah.
No, that sounds great. No, interesting. It's really been like the rock night here. Great to see the B Jeanette and Kevin as well. And then of course everybody has a pocket Hoku tomorrow, right?
Yeah, and a pocket Hoku tomorrow. Oh, okay. I was just gonna say, it's like, but regardless, yeah, we're gonna come up next with, oh yeah, you're welcome, Poetry Chef. Like, I enjoy your B Jeanette like a lot, like ever since I saw it last week, and ever since Alex FGC called me out saying that I thought he was a Hoku main, and then he yelled at me. But I've always liked B Jeanette, like just as a character. Like, actually, the person that really showed me the gameplay originally, but granted in Garo, was my commentary partner over here, Labrilla, when she was on stream. So like, we're big fans of Garo, but I was mainly playing Blue Mary, so I'm part of the Blue Mary gang that wants her back. Like now?
Oh, there's a whole bunch of them that want her back. But yeah, no, I played B Jeanette and Mark of the Wolves.
Yeah.
Definitely my main there. So yeah, I always appreciate seeing them, Poetry Chef. Always appreciate it.
Oh man, and now we're gonna see what's kind of going on. Are we going on break? I feel like we're going on break, right? I'm just trying to check. Yes. Okay. So we are.
I believe so. Yes.
So we're gonna be going on break. So yeah, I guess for Lobs, since we're gonna go on break, your shift is gonna be over. So where can we find you, outside of Breakout series?
Absolutely. You can find me here on Twitch at Lobrilla. I do arcade classics, beat 'em ups, and fighting games. I'll do some retro achievements and that sort of stuff, as well as modern fighting games. And I also do commentary for Mid Tier Summit.
Yay! That's the org that we both work for as well, outside of Breakout. So, but yeah. You know what, Lobs, thank you so much. It's always fun to work with you. It's because like you're basically my partner in all of this like thing, so it's always great. It's Breakout where we were actually really nice to each other for the first time, so it's kind of weird if you think about it.
It
is weird. We were really nice to each other. That's not how we are. We're usually very mean.
Well, we can always make it up later.
I guess so. Yeah. Anyway, but regardless, we're going to be coming back for the rest of top 8. I will be here with Captain No Fun, and we're going to bring you on and see who's going to win Breakout Series number 17. So with that being said, we will be right back, and we'll see you on the other side.
Be back.
I don't feel right unless the odds against me. Back against the wall of my strength. Yeah, I can't let it break. Everything I've been through, it made me better. Ooh, I love the hate, it just made me better. Yeah, been through everything, it just made me better. Yeah, I can't waste the pain, it just made me better. Yeah, working every day, it just made me better. 1 2, check, a 1 2. I'm going in, is that an L? W is still a win. Got it off the muscle. All I know is hustle. All I know is making something out of nothing. What you think this is? I had to hop in the kitchen. I'm really on fire. You know, ignited. Yeah. I know some people don't like it. I'm moving with flavor. They probably a bite it. Yeah. Trendsetter, being better. I can't take the credit. Yeah, wait. Yeah. Been on fire, boy. That's flambe. Only time you see my head down is when I'm praying. When my back is turned on, only time they wanna see it. Water on me, floor is cold as ice. I'm finna trade, yeah. And serve it to the people, they need help. It's no delay. Yeah. The odds against me. Back against the wall of my strength. Yeah, I can't let it break. Everything I've been through, it made me better. Ooh, I love the hate, it just made me better. Yeah, been through everything, it just made me better. Yeah, I can't waste the pain, it just made me better. Yeah, working every day, it just made me better. Hold up, what they finna say? Tell it to your mammy, it don't matter, I ain't listening anyway. They just mad the seat decide to drop, they look like ocean spray. You can get it too if you just work more than you talk today. This what happen when you take your pain and make it motivation. It ain't gonna be easy trying to be a legend, it's the payment. You need execution, not excuses, dog, you gotta face it. They don't want the truth, but if you quit, you don't deserve to make it. What you think they giving greatness out? Now you gotta take it. They don't know the hustle, they confused when they look at you. Till you hit your goals, they all shot, they think you Pikachu. Put your mind to it, you can do it, yeah, and I'm the proof. Unless the odds against me. Back against the wall of my strength. Yeah, I can't let it break. Everything I've been through, it made me better. Ooh, I love the hate, it just made me better. Yeah, been through everything, it just made me better. Yeah, I can't waste the pain, it just made me better. Yeah, working every day, it just made me better.
I got the time today. I'm looking for all of the fades, want all of the smoke. All of my goals inside of the scope. I'm taking it hill and coming for more. Woke up, didn't even stretch. I'm placing my bets on myself. I be doing the most. Why you always talk like you wanted to go? I ain't gotta speak cause I already know. This ain't been new to me, a news to me. I came out the womb unique. Shine bright like jewelry. Of course, you don't wanna fool with me. I got views to see and gifts to use. I got everything to gain and none to lose, and he can prove. I took his burden and yoke. It's like moose when I hit the moves. You can't tell me anything. I mean anything. That's for sure. I already know. I know my identity. My identity from the go. I told you I already know. You can't tell me anything. I mean anything. That's for sure. I already know. I know my identity. My identity from the go. Already know. I already know. I'm spitting the truth. When I'm in the booth, I take you to school. Yeah. This ain't a lesson. I put on this armor like it was my weapon. I'm stepping. The ops can leave. My props are these utilities he put inside of my belt. Feeling me, it's just the face I can tell. But really, the king is the one you can smell. This ain't been new to me, a news to me. I came out the womb unique. Shine bright like jewelry. Of course, you don't wanna fool with me. I got views to see and gifts to use. I got everything to gain and none to lose, and he can prove. I took his burden and yoke. It's like moose when I hit the moves. Yeah. You can't tell me anything. I mean anything. That's for sure. I already know. I know my identity. My identity from the go. I told you I already know. You can't tell me anything. I mean anything. That's for sure.
already, 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 already know.
This ain't no regular thing. I came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean. This for my city, yeah, this for my team. If you talking and talking me nice, I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right, I'm champion. The game is in trouble, I've been in my depth for the piece of the puzzle, I got it for real. Still keep me going, I wake up and hustle, you won't see me buckle, I've been in the field. Man of the town, you been in your fields, I'm adjusting this crown. Call me your majesty, either that or your tragedy, we shutting everything down. I've been high like somebody put a candle on them. Off top, I don't really stand opponents, this mine, the moment is run out and start a bunch of pandemonium. More game, I got some, the skill is bar one, y'all done, the game in the coffin. Referee screen recipe, so think twice if you're next to me, it's West. This ain't no regular thing, I came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean, this for my city, yeah, this for my team. If you talking and talk to me nice, I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right, I'm champion. It's our repetition, I'm stacking these trophies, I'm good with addition. I spit like a pastor, I give you the vision. Up early morning, enough for the sleeping. My life is a dream, but you wishing you lived it. Haters get livid, my pocket's Pacific, that's deep if you get it. So Tempur-Pedic, I sleep on the critics. Don't feel like competing, I'm hearing these crickets. Whoa, let me switch the flow, a new bounce. Coming to the den with a lion, I'm gon' pounce. Know I've been a king for a while.
Hola, everyone. Welcome back. Well, at least welcome back for me. I'm still continuing on my shift here with Breakout Series number 17 for City of the Wolves. But now I am joined. This is the first time I'm actually working with this person right here, Mr. Captain No Fun, a.k.a. Vicious's doppelganger.
Two things. First off, Vicious, this is my doppelganger. And second, didn't we do Tekken together, Toma?
I don't remember. Did we? Like, I don't. I also.
You know what? Maybe you just called it with Vicious, and you just.
Oh, maybe yeah, maybe that was what it is. Because Vicious. Actually, I'll be honest. I don't remember actually if we did work. I think we were supposed to, but I think I had to what's it called? I had to get out because I had like a family emergency. Because there was one I was really looking forward to it, but then I had to get out. So if we did or didn't, regardless, I'm also an old man, so please forgive me. My memory is really off, but. What I do remember, because it's right in front of me, is that we are in the top 8 for Breakout Series, and we have a pretty good bracket. Who are you looking forward to tonight on possibly taking this crown? At least,
well, okay.
Give me one or two picks.
You know what? I think I'm going to say, with all bias on the table, I want King Servbot for 2 reasons. 1, the breakout tag, and 2, he needs to give the T-Zoc players the hope.
Well, yeah, definitely. One, the Jesus pose, super or throw that he does, it's just hilarious. Like Lobs and I were earlier during pools, we were just like laughing our butts off because it is just an amazing animation and everything like that. But I will say, for me, there's 2 people in here. Poetry Chef with his B Jeanette is just insane. Like once he gets going, it's so much rush down pressure. He knows how to use the time, the parries, and his combo routing and optimizations are just top notch.
I really feel like B Jeanette is the kind of character that you want to main as a player, where they're really good, but everybody else is more egregiously good, so you're left out of the conversation.
I mean, yeah, you're talking to a guy that has a reactions of a mongoose. Like it's just, I don't like when I'm trying to get in there and trying to get let me try to frame trap. Well, I'm too slow to even frame trap anybody at this point. But B Jeanette is that type of character. I get what you're saying, because I don't want to say she's execution heavy, but she does require some execution with some of those timings and breaks. But still, it's like anytime when I used her, I was a baby. Like these people are just so much better than me.
B Jeanette definitely has a bit of a learning curve, also with Harrier and a lot of her anti-airs, and she's got a pretty good rev blow. the fact that G gets to stay in the air is so much in Poetry Chef. Somebody's going to say the phrase poetry in motion. So let me go ahead and preempt and say watching them play is poetry in motion. And we're going to go right into this. King Servot playing T-Zoc, a character that is not very privileged in this current meta right now. Wouldn't you say, Toma?
Definitely not. And this is it's one of those things where any grappler for that matter, you need to be up close and personal. But BJNet is gonna be able to like connect from distance, as you can see right there with the confirmed by Poetry Chef. And now keeping up with the corner pressure. Now here comes Poetry Chef to keep on going, but nice little cross up to get out of the pressure by King Servbot.
And we want to talk about how really privileged this character is with BJNet. Poetry Chef was able to get corner carry and half of King Servot's life with only 35 rev gauge, and we're already close to 29 seconds in the match, and this is looking really bad for King.
This looks like it's gonna be done. Yeah, it's gonna be done, and Poetry Chef will get that first round.
Round 2.
Now, the interesting thing about King Servot is that he put his SPG in the later end. And for those who don't know, when your SPG range is in the later end, your rev moves cost less.
Yes, that is very much true. Oh, wow. Nice little cross of Poetry Chef is now kind of going back. Big combo here by Poetry Chef going into the level 1 and the kiss right at the end.
Yeah,
putting
seal it
Poetry
with
Chef
a kiss.
down to half heart.
Seal it with a kiss. This is definitely in the third round. When you have time to use your game, to get the game, I definitely agree with the decision for Poetry. Just spend all your meter and just really cinch it in.
Oh man, even use the parry to extend the combo, and this is not gonna be dead, but down to basically one interaction left. With just topping it off with the big throw with the slap at the end. And Poetry Chef is able to get that first game in this winners. Is this winner's semifinal?
Yeah, no, I remember seeing King Servot's name in the lower bracket.
I thought it was losers round 1. So as we're gonna go there, but it is still first to 2 regardless. And now we're going to go up again. We're talking about the range in the pokes, and the far heavy by Poetry Chef is able to connect, and Servot with the throw, and it's not looking good for Servot right now, Cap.
Yeah, I like Poetry Chef's constantly using the neutral jump to option select. King Servot wanted to jump out of the corner, and Poetry Chef is still ready. It's just really unfortunate for King Servot because anytime he's just being cornered or comboed, he's just going coast to coast on these combos.
Yeah, you even saw like Servot was even trying to do a red blow, but was interrupted by a throw like Poetry Chef. And now, again, you called it, like he's using the neutral jump to try to do a round open neutral jump by Poetry Chef, but this is actually more working out for Servot as he's now putting in the pressure, gets the suplex throw in there, keeping the corner pressure in. Missed anti-air by Poetry Chef, but now the tides have turned.
Oh yeah, I really don't know about how King Servot crossing himself up into the corner. Poetry Chef laying down the thing. Great just defense for King Servot. He really understands the strings. He did not get this far for nothing. Wouldn't you say, Toma?
No, he's gotten far with this, but it's just big whip throw. Servot tried to get out and try to do a combo, but again, Poetry Chef with the timing. Oh, but nice big throw, command throw by Servot to put it down and gets another bear hug throw to close it out. Gets on the board here and now is on survival point while Poetry Chef is still sitting on set point.
Now that was really good conditioning from King Servot. Every time King Servot got a knockdown, he was doing the cross-up splash. So right there, Poetry. Oh my God! Wild punish with the dodge.
Going to the dodge attack, but the big parry again by Poetry Chef and try to start up the offense. Now we're kind of seeing the game slow down a little bit right now, Cap.
Yeah, we are, and King Servot is really trying to find this way to open things up. Now, things are going to get really interesting for King Servot. This combo will take him into SPG range, full SPG range, so as long as...
Wow. I didn't think you could...
Poetry Chef actually preempted me where King Servot had access to the rev blow, and Poetry Chef had that parry right on lock to just really seal the deal.
Is that like a frame? Like, forgive me, like my knowledge and like frame data and everything. Was that like a frame perfect like parry? Like that looked like you almost had like no time to do it unless you were just on point or a hard read at the very minimum.
That looked like a read on my part,
okay.
Especially with that kind of input.
Yeah, it's
And
a
that's
frame
another
three move.
tool about Bijane that we haven't really talked about, Toma, is that her parry isn't just your classic I do a move and get a knockdown. Her parry is you go in the air and you just get comboed and die.
It's a sabaki basically. Like if you think about in Tekken, it's a parry that gives you basically a free combo, like right in there. And yeah, Pochi Chef says it's a frame 3 move. I don't know why the parry is so slow. Frame
It
3.
was not a read or a bait that time. So according to Poetry Chef, they just reacted.
They just react. Okay, react. Well, again, you have better reactions than me, my friend. But Poetry Chef will move on into losers quarterfinals, and I don't know who he'll face right now, but he was going to face either Kazeta or I forgot who was the other person that was on there. I think not Rondon. But regardless, anyway, I don't have the bracket over there. It froze on me as I was trying to like load it up.
It looks like Poetry Chef will be fighting Skimmy 237.
Scheme. Okay, Poetry Chef is Scheme 237, and then we're gonna probably come up with our next match between Mix Up and Manu KOF, whoever wins that match will face WD Kazada in the other losers quarterfinal match.
By the way, Tom, I wanted to bring back about players we should be watching out for. One name that hasn't entered our mouths that should is Mr. Wabande, who is a big favorite of Non-Factor, who's pretty much the de facto City of the Wolves guy in Breakout outside of you.
He's actually like, he's the expert. I'm the guy that I'm the one that he carries me throughout a lot of these broadcasts because he has so much knowledge. And I'm like, I love these games, and I've been such a super casual fan. Like I know more than anybody that just button mashes, but Non-Factor is just on a different level. But yes, he loves Mr. Bobwande. He loves that Rock Howard. He was telling me about some of those overpowering moves. Basically, I think the EX Fireball that he has is just a little too it's so aggressive and egregious when it comes to plus frames that it's almost like a free mix-up right after. So there's a lot of different things that someone can please confirm that. Like this is what I'm just trying to remember off memory from what I talked with Non-Factor about. And Bobwande is just showing off that he's the Rushdown King, or at least Rock Howard is the Rushdown King.
It is, and what's really interesting is that he's playing Rock Howard, which is quote unquote one of the solvable characters. Yeah. Just because anytime you know this, coming from Tekken, right? Yeah. Jin's great, but everybody plays Jin, so you're going to know the Jin matchup, and Rock Howard is our Jin. In more ways than not one, besides being the union of the good guy and the bad. Wow.
Yeah, the union of the good guy and the bad guy. Yeah, you notice how they kind of mix that all up and everything.
And the wing motif.
Yeah, I know. And you get the title character buff too and everything.
Title character buff, affinity for leather jackets with round collars.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Yes, I do want Geese Howard back though. I really do. Like, I want to play him in there. Oh wow, we're getting Ronaldo from Mono KOF, and we got Mix Up back with his Kevin. This is gonna be an interesting matchup. I haven't actually commentated at all with any Ronaldos. I'm wondering if you've actually, got to see some of that action in any of the offlines you were working.
I actually did. I got to watch Breaker Dave, who is one of the premier anime fighters in SoCal, and Ronaldo is, if you want to play an anime setup character, you play him. Extremely offensive heavy, and that little chest pump is one of his best forward pumps ever. But, he's fighting Kevin, who, he could just do that, okay?
Yeah. Well, like I said, I call Kevin Ryan's, or these Kevin characters, two-touch Charlie. Like, basically, in 2 touches, you're dead. And that was literally 2 touches by Mix-Up right there. 2 combos, and Mono KOF goes down around here. And Mix-Up is on game point in game 1.
So, we play a 2-touch Charlie character, but it's a Japanese release. Is it a 2-touch Nash?
Yeah, 2 Yes. Yes, I am.
That is a deep cut. I'm so sorry, Chad.
It is a very much a deep cut, but I approve very much. And again, we're going into the 2 touches again. Oh, I don't know if that was dropped, but it was still confirmed by Mix-Up. Mix-Up's able to close it out and gets this first game, putting himself in the driver's seat to go on to losers quarterfinal to possibly face WD Kazay.
Yeah, Manu KOF just has not been able to really set up anything because Mix-Up is using these very belligerent normals. And the moment any move touches you, you're just spending rev to just destroy your opponent's life bar.
That's pretty much what he's doing, but a big counter hit with the rev blow, and now you're wow, that was a pretty awesome setup right there by Mano Kayof to get Mix-Up back into the corner here, but a rev blow comes back by Mix-Up to take his turn.
Yeah, Mano Kayof went on the defensive and Mix-Up used that propensity to block to their advantage, and now Mano Kayof really needs to play a lot more aggressive. Kevin doesn't have the best anti-air or reversals, so the notion to hold back and be patient should not exist when you're fighting this character.
No, and he's using the small hops to sort of keep keep Mano Kayof a little bit at bay to like keep off with the anti-airs. But right now, my God, Mano Kayof is just taking a commanding lead in this, taking Mix-Up out of SPG.
Yeah, Ronaldo has amazing offensive damage. We already got 60% of the life bar depleted with only using a single cage. So Ronaldo's a bit of a two-touch Charlie there.
Very much.
Given he's in soccer, two-touch Charlie.
One touch, two touch. It's I mean, I do play, but I was a goalie, so it's like, what do I know? But
well, you're one of the few people who could touch the ball with your hands.
Yeah, I know. I like breaking the rules. I'm toxic like that. But oh, big whiff throw by Mano Kayof, but no full really confirmed punish by Mix-Up, and Mix-Up is being zoned out by the fireballs, and now here comes Mano Kayof with the jump, and oh my God,
yeah, we talked about earlier how Kevin does not have the best to deal with anti-air, and with that one cross-up from Mano Kayof, we've already sealed the round and sealed the game. We're seeing a lot more of Ronaldo's toolkit being used to destroy the blanks in Kevin's toolkit.
Yeah, very much so. Oh man, what a wake up by Mano Kayof to keep his turn, but there you go. There's a turn back. We're using the close lights by Mix-Up and a big jump in by Mix-Up to go over the fireball.
Red blow is not punished. Mano Kayof only has 50% gauge already used.
Oh, who wins this battle? Oh, jeez. Mano Kayof was able to get the counter rev blow. That was like almost instantaneous. This should be dead, and Mano Kayof is going to be on the driver's seat for set point here. Mix-Up has to come up with an answer to stay alive.
It really looks like people with red blows that take into the air really win these clashes just because you get to use the roll and vulnerability. And now Mix-Up is now being mixed up for themselves, but go ahead, gets this amazing punish. We've seen Mix-Up drop these combos. Bingo, are we going to get all 5 boxes? B-I-N-G, oh no!
Not dead yet, but down to 1 interaction. Oh, did not get the full confirm. Okay, anti-air with the low heavy kick. Okay, got it.
Yeah, you gotta, it's just classic desperation mentality. If you just put your opponent at low life, just let them do something bad and you can win.
And definitely now we're on final round here, and we're gonna see who's gonna take it. We're kind of playing the neutral game, seeing what's going on, but you can see Mix-Up's kind of slowing it down, trying to bait something out or find his opening against Mano.
And Mano going ahead, going for the zoning. We saw that when they started using the zoning options, they started not only winning rounds but taking games. And Mix-Up City getting some free pressure. And Mano Kayof gotta be very careful.
Oh, that's not the best of anti-air tools, but was able to get the anti-air with just the standing heavy. And now here comes Mix-Up going in, but a nice neutral jump by Mano Kayof, and now he's going to come back with some of the pressure. Goes into the... Is this the hidden gear? Or is this just the level 2?
No, it's not the hidden gear. We're not in SPG range. We just do a classic level 2. Both life bars are evened up. Mix-Up City. Mix-Up gets kicked with the soccer ball. And Mano Kayof, amazing adjustment, wouldn't you say, Toma?
Oh, very good adjustments there. He kind of turned it up with the optimization of the combos right at the end, and just amazing gameplay. And like, I think if there was one big difference there is that we noticed that Mix-Up, both of us, Mix-Up was dropping some of his combos, and that probably was pretty much the deciding factor in this because they were both playing out of their minds.
It was, and one key factor of Mix-Up dropping their combos is that Mix-Up's combos with Kevin puts the opponent into the corner, which is where you really want to put someone as a grappler. I mean, okay, granted, everyone is good when they're cornering someone, but when you're a grappler, the less real estate your opponent has to move around, the more you can enforce that strike throw. And Mix-Up just couldn't really seize that real estate, couldn't really buy a house. Well, in today's economy,
but buying a house now, good luck. Like you have to be a multi-millionaire. But no, I actually consider more Kevin Ryan not really a grappler, but more of a striker. But you still need to be close up to be a striker. So it's just like, his thing is strike throw, but it's not as like, to me, a throw is not really a Kevin thing. It's just striker, because like he has those devastating combos. But regardless, like it's just, he was not, when he did connect, it was connecting, but just the drop combos, man. He dropped like 3 combos in there, and that's kind of what kind of did him in all of those rounds.
Meanwhile, Manu had amazing conversions. 60% life bar off of a single super, which is something that Kevin can do, but he was getting them off of cross-ups, off of straight hits, just overall a really good showing of both these characters.
Yeah, some of them were just off of like, because with Kevin Riani, like you have to like get those combos using like basically his close heavies, and those are fair. Like with Kevin, they're like 1 or 2 frames slower than most of your average than the rest of your cast, and was able to just punish off of that and just went off. And now he's going to be facing WG Kazeta later on in the other losers quarterfinal. But our first losers quarterfinal is going to be Scheme and Poacher Chef. But before we do that, I just want to make sure everyone, please go to the ! Match Reno. We have a lot of codes left. So please, if you're in chat, just take 10 seconds to do it. I believe we have 43 codes left. So like if we have, please, do all those codes. But we also want to say thank you to SNK Esports. SNK has been a great partner for us. They've donated another $47 into this pot, and our pot right now is up to $49.
That is really awesome of SNK to not only shout us out, but to actually inject money into the online space, because we're not the only ones.
Oh, they're very supportive of the esports space. SNK is, and like they're even putting in like $2.5 million into their Pro World Tour. I think just for this game. I think is it just for this game, or is it for all of the SNK games?
I'm not sure, but whatever it is, it's gonna be a lot of money.
It's still a lot of money.
Just like how Poetry Chef's gonna get a lot of damage in here. Poetry Chef, get damage done to them. Scheme needs to be very careful about Poetry Chef and SPG range. This is the story that I love in every match. What do you do when you have SPG?
Wow, that standing light punch confirmed by Scheme was just insane, but like was able to tie it up in life. But now we get another standing light confirmed by Poetry Chef, and this is going to do it. Poetry Chef gets that first round in game 1.
Yeah, what was really interesting about Poetry Chef was the jump back option select with the fireball, because that just lets Rock hang in the air and really mess up with Chef's timing. But even then, landing that, he just could not land anything really meaty. Backdash, okay. You can already see now that Scheme is a kind of a hit and run Rock power, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, no, definitely kind of just going back, either trying to hit and run or bait something so he can hit. No, I'm not sure if that's punishable on that EX move right there. But as we're going in, Scheme is trying to keep up the pressure on the corner. But now here comes Poetry Chef. Poetry Chef is going to bring it all the way out. And what's the meaty setup? Big confirmed by Poetry Chef, Cap.
And we know we have to smart, absolutely smart. We're not getting the kill, but we're going to get ourselves out of the overheat range. This is one of the things I really like about Hidden Gear. Take something away from your opponent, give something to you back, which is cooldown.
A nice cooldown right there. Eats an air fireball though, and here comes Scheme. Gets the big back throw. Oh, this is. Is this dead? Yes, it is. Scheme is able to tie it up in this first game. Wow, what a conversion and comeback by Scheme to take that
Not
round.
To mention, because of both players using level 2, this final round might as well be round 1.
Yeah. So basically what you're telling me is pure S&K. Like just no supers, no nothing. We're just going to go right at it. Bare knuckles. Oh, big confirm again by Poetry Chef.
And that's one of the Poetry Chef specials. Using that low, that overhead for frame kill to really mess with people's timing. Scheme though, if he, yep, we're just gonna go ahead with the quasi burn knuckle and Scheme with an impressive first game over Poetry.
Yeah, no, Scheme representing Canada with his Rock Howard fit, red and white vest that he wears.
Yeah, you know, I kind of want that Canadian health kit too.
Yeah. I just want the poutine, just to be honest, but that's me.
Yo.
Poutine is so good.
Have you ever had beaver tails?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Dude, I grew up like an hour and a half from Canada, so like from Montreal. So that's oh god, you know what? You know who does not like Canada right now? Poetry Chef. Poetry Chef is going in big bread and butter combo, going into the level 1 super ender, and now is putting Scheme into a pickle in the corner. Is this dead?
Yeah, this is the classic Poetry Chef combo. Though, if Poetry Chef is doing bread and butter, is Scheme doing poutine and fries?
Yes, poutine. Well, poutine is fries. But
poutine is fries. Then what's the gravy? What do you
the
call
gravy? It's just the gravy. It's gravy and the cheese curds.
I'm trying to find a good analog, equivalent of bread and butter for Canada, but I guess I haven't found it.
I mean, if he was Australian, it would have been a Vegemite sandwich, but that's fine.
By the way, Star says it answered your question, Toma. 2.5 million in City of the Wolves.
For City of the Wolves, right? Just for City. That's what I thought. And that's amazing money right there. As big whip throw by Poetry Chef. But Poetry Chef is in control in this match if we're talking about life lead. Nice bait, little punish, but no full confirm. But a big bait with the Raging Storm. This is going to hurt on Scheme.
And I really like the timing of Scheme going in with the approach to punish the Raging Storm. Typically, supers like that are hard to punish, especially at that distance. Oh my god, EX, OD, whatever. Oh, the drop!
Drop! Oh, the rising tackle hits and confirms a nice little weird shimmy, but a shimmy worked. And there's a punish again by Poetry Chef. And Poetry Chef closes out game 2, and we'll tie it up, and we'll go into a final game here. Cap.
Now, those rising tackles look pretty high. Were those heavy rising tackles? They look like heavy rising tackles.
Yeah, they were heavy. Those are heavy.
They were heavy, meaning that Poetry Scheme chose not to break. Either that or forgot.
Yeah, and that was, I think he just wanted to connect with the full combo, but was not able to right there. Oh, and trying to go in. Kind of about tied up in life, but Poetry Chef still has SPG available.
Great just defense from Poetry Chef, but still, there's the break to the hard edge. Classic combo. Poetry Chef still has a little bit of rev gauge, and that's what happens when we do not delete the SPG all the way. Just defend to rev.
Just defensive rev going into the level 1 to continue that combo ender, and now we're going to keep going. Nice big overhead elbow. Using the rev guard to sort of stay alive here by Scheme. Scheme's trying to zone out, trying to get in there. Nice back throw again, and now, oh, try to get another throw. And nice confirm, and now Scheme has the lead here and is on set point.
Beautiful call out from Scheme. Poetry Chef just wanted to jump forward to get a little bit of extra space, but we were just ready for the rising tackle.
These overheads by Poetry Chef are just his lifelines here. Trying to go in. Oh, but the Raging Storm was just good timing there, Cap.
That's going to be a big opening for Poetry Chef. Poetry Chef does have a lot of resources. We have 2 to our name, and we're going to spend 1 of them. You know we're not going to kill with it, so we're going to keep that other one just for emergency.
That's good. That's good meter management by Poetry Chef. As we're going to keep going, he has a great life lead. Is he still able to close it out? Back throw, though, by Scheme to keep up the pressure. Now Scheme has the upper hand, uses the rising tackle to get it out. Uses the Raging Storm to close it out. Wow, I seriously thought Poetry Chef had it, but Scheme seemed to just take that out from under him. Scheme will move on to losers semifinals.
Canadian supremacy right there with Skeens Rock Howard. We were we were talking before about the meter management from Poetry Chef, keeping that second one for a rainy day. And right now, I'm thinking myself, if Scheme used a level 2, what would have been the story of that match? Because obviously, that little bit of life would have been the difference of level 1 and level 2.
Yeah, definitely would have been. But it's just like, did you want to go into that final round with no meter when you saw Scheme, he had one stick of butter, I believe, like already there before he spent it just then. So yeah, it's one of those, you just have to make the call. Sometimes the call just doesn't work out for you. So congrats to Poetry Chef. Like, I mean, you come out in 5th place tonight. Always amazing to see you out there, and always amazing to see you in chat, by the way. So great seeing you. Good job. You know, come back next week and maybe you can get some of that payout from the match in Reno. You know,
that SNK sponsored payout. Can we say this is an SNK sponsored tournament now because they're actually injecting money into the match arena?
I think we were told by the higher ups that it is an SNK sponsored.
Cool.
Cool.
I just want to make sure because you know how definitions are, right?
Yeah, you know how much of a corporate guy I am too, so I'm like, I just need to follow the rules.
Oh my god! Like, here is an example of like weird corporate stuff, and I get it, right? So when I worked a tournament, it was hosted on TNS, but it was the tournament's branding. So could I say as seen on TNS because I'm on their channel? The answer was no, because you don't want to look like you're snubbing the tournament.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you always have to be respectful. That's why I'm like, every time, and I'll say this while we have a minute and stuff, I just want to make a big shout out. Like Captain No Fun right here in Breakout Esports, he is one of the hardest working commentators that is also trying to be a great community member and helping other commentators like work and give them advice and do these real reviews and everything like that. So I mean, if you're a commentator, definitely look up his basically his Shoto guide on commentating.
Yeah, the Shoto Real Theory. It's the Captain No Fun commentary guide that I share everywhere. In fact, I think Aaron Curry, every time he shares it. Oh, shout out to Aaron Curry. He's with Training Mode Neo, one of the best Grand Blue versus TOs and commentators I know. Every time he shares that, he tags me.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna say, it's like I came from a quote unquote classic background from radio, and I do corporate communication, and I did sports commentary. I did hockey, so you can actually kind of see, you can actually hear like the fast paced like hockey commentary style that I do when I bring it here. But everything that you have in there is like foundationally like sound from like what I was taught back in the day when I was in college, when I was learning this stuff. So like what you bring to the table is something that I just have to shout out to everyone that is interested into commentary, that's interested into this gig. It is not easy. I'm going to say that right now because I've put in all the work for the last 25 years in regular commentary and radio DJing and all that type of stuff in communications. Like, but Cap also has a background too in acting and voiceovers, but like just your written, like basically written documentation on like, I don't want to say cheat code, but definitely like the Cliff's notes of how to do it is really useful. And I've read it a couple times, even for me, just like the classically trained person. I'm like, oh, that's right. I have to remember that. It's like almost like, remember, it's like the foundation. Like don't forget about the foundational stuff.
Don't forget about the foundations. But thanks to you so much for those kind words, Toma. And don't sell yourself short. You're extremely knowledgeable in what you do. Freaking radio. That is classic. You're doing that stuff live. But we are now live with WD Quizanda versus Mono KOF. And this is the first time, and not the last time, we're going to see Kine, who's pretty much the JP of this game. Right down to the purple fire.
But he's more handsome. He's a more handsome version of JP.
Hey. Silver Fox look is in. Victor, JP.
But I'm just saying, I'm going to say it right now. I prefer Kyan. Okay? That's just me. I do prefer him. But, what a... Wow, that hit. Big miss on the big flash take by... Kazeda, and Mono KOF was able to get that confirm on that miss. Wow, That was really quick. As we were just sort of like putzing around there, Cap. But like Mono KF is taking full control here.
Yeah, this is what happens when you whiff a big DP in this game. I mean, whiffing DP in any game is bad, but I really feel like combo openings in City of the Wolves are so much worse.
Oh, wow, and what a jump and big bait, I would assume, by Mono KOF, and now we're going into, this is the full cinematic. We're in still SVG. Yeah, this is a full cinematic. Is this dead?
I do not think so. It's not going to be death, but this is the type of move you want to land with a live audience so you can hear everyone yell, "Shoo!"
I think it's over.
As a goalie, I've always hated that. But because anybody that would score on me that would do that celebration, I'd get a little annoyed and get salty. But Manu KOF should not be salty as he gets that first game and shows off. You were right. He has, these are anime-esque setups that Ronaldo does have. That is, they are insane. I feel like I'm watching Guilty Gear right now.
They are. They are really insane setups. Anytime you have a fighting game character that could act independently of a fireball and that fireball moves really slow, that's when things get bad. But Kine also got those anime setups, putting the orb behind you. And you know what?
Yeah.
F anime. F it.
Hey,
Miss Quanda, we're going just raw Shoto.
No, he's not a Shoto. He is a striker. He has Shoto moves, but the dude's damage output, like Marco's damage output, is just insane. And he plays it like a rushdown. It's like saying Ken is a Shoto, but when you realize it's like, nah, he's not a Shoto. He's really a rushdown character. And that's what I think of Marco as we're doing like straight up full screen fireball zoning moves.
Ken using the red bull to eat through and armor through Manu, and oh my god, yeah, I can see her right now, totally. Quezda, how do you pronounce the name?
I say Kazeda, or just go WD. Just go with the first initials. That's a radio trick that I used to do too when I used to do hockey commentary. So just use the first initials. That usually works too. So WD takes it out right there.
Well, okay, their name might be WD, but we're really applying some WD-40 because we really got that rust out of this game.
But you see what I mean, though? Like, yeah, he has Shoto moves, but he's going in and full-fledged rushdown. Oh my god, but Mono KOF is really answering back here. As
when will we see the DP? That's what I'm wondering. Reblo to get the knockdown. Hard knockdown for the Reblo.
Oh, big punish on that Reblo there by Kazeda. Kazeda's now going to go in with the full fireballs, trying to get in. Oh, wow. Nice connect. Nice little check by Mono KOF.
It really looked like Kazeda jumped the gun there, because in a fireball war, the faster fireball that goes in a straight line is going to win.
Yeah, but there's also I didn't know if he was trying to do the EX fireball because Marco does have that EX fireball that has two. That one. That was the one that has two fireballs at it. It's like that Ryu fireball type of thing. And are we really just watching a fireball war right now?
Well, it's more of a fireball versus soccer ball war.
Fair enough.
Yeah. 60%, that's that classic Mono KOF combo with the jump back, though. Jump back heavy, gets the break off the DP, but also just drops the combo.
Oh, big whip, but no. Wow, Mono KOF is still able to convert. That should be dead. And Mono KOF will move on into the loser semi-final and will face Scheme 237.
This was definitely WD's round to lose, in the sense that they had a really good plan with the fireball off the far range, and it was just that cross-up whiff, which is something that doesn't happen too often, to cross up and whiff, that cost them. Those are the type of losses that you as the player just go, oh, that I did that.
Well, when you realize, that's the thing, and usually when you have these high-level players, when it's like they know it's that one move, that one mistake. A lot of these matches, they're on maybe at most 2 or 3 mistakes, and then the match is over, because one, these players right now have the most optimized of damage of combos. They have the best of setups, so it's just once you get thrown into the meaty 50-50 setup, like you're like, you know, you have to guess for your life, and if you guess wrong in the 50-50, kind of done, you know.
But you were right about WD and their striker style. I can't believe it's not Shoto.
Yeah.
Because one thing that we didn't really see is, you know, fireball, DP. That setup is just fireball, dive kick, move in, Zanaken.
Very much. And the reason why I say that is because I was at Combo Breaker and I got to witness like Goichi's like Marco run, and when he got the, you know, the GOAT, like you know, not Ronaldo, I forgot his name now, but the guy from Long Beach, I think it is Ronaldo actually, and made him literally sit there in the match and just go, I don't, like, turn to the camera and go, I don't know what to do, because of his Marco was so overpowering, because what he was doing was using the Tatsu to rush in and then go into a full confirm into a combo, and next thing you know, it's like, wait, he just took out like 60% of that love. Reynald, thank you Rondon. And he's like, Reynald is like the GOAT. He's a Evo winner from like KOF 13, like, and everything like that, so he has like the history with SNK, and it's just crazy. And wow, thank you CFGC for the raid of 17 folks. Thank you. You guys here are at Breakout Series Fatal Fury City of the Wolves number 17. So, and we are in the middle of top 8. We're gonna be starting winners final really soon, and Rondon versus Mr. Bobwande is gonna be up next. Rock versus Rock.
The ever classic mirror match. Too bad nobody is playing paper.
No, I mean, but I know who's going to win this match. It's going to be a Rock.
It's going to be Rock.
It's going to be Rock. Yeah, there's your dad joke for the night.
Okay, one of us is going to say in a hard place.
Yeah, one of us.
Both?
I would say both. It's Monday. It's a hard day. It's a hard day.
Hey, before we can, if we want to do some shout outs, we really got to shout out to CFGC representing the very best in collegiate fighting game and actually competitive esports on the collegiate circuit, which many people in Breakout have had the pleasure of broadcasting for, and multiple instances of their finals was hosted on TNS. So if you're looking for just classic college rivalry, but you want to take it in a video game setting, please give CFGC your support.
No, give CFGC your support. And what I do love is that they're like college in general, like in universities, like back when I was in college, it was sort of like the nerd thing to do to play CS, like competitively type of thing.
Counter-Strike.
Yeah, I'm a big 1.6 baby. But it's one of those things where even colleges now are paying attention to it when it comes to League, when it comes to Counter-Strike, and now fighting games as well. But right now, we got Rondon going all nuts as the rising tackle wake up by Bobande is able to stop that pressure by Rondon.
Yeah, Bobande on the back foot right now. Rondon uses the rising tackle and the run. Now, let's go ahead and talk about that. Characters that run have an extra layer of offense. You know what I'm saying, Toby?
Yeah, they have an extra layer of anything, because we've seen it where it's a way to keep the pressure, and it's a way to literally run away. Like if you tech roll and you want to get out of there quickly to the other side, you can do that too, as we saw with some Hokus tonight as well. But big overhead by Bobande, and Bobande is now going to keep it in the corner. Nice feint to sort of bait out something, but didn't really work. And now here comes Rondon and is able to get confirmed in a little combo here, Cap.
Not to mention, we're using the run to just claim more real estate. That's one thing you notice in these high-level players. Once they get a knockdown, they'll really abuse the frame advantage to just push them further in the back.
Oh, definitely so. But now we got Bobande in burnout, but he is not seeming to care. He's trying to keep pressing buttons, but now his guard break is broken, and now here comes Rondon. Rondon should be able to close it out, close the round, and get that first game.
Yeah, John and Poe, they really played Rock and rocked them to the next game.
Rock you like a hurricane. Okay, sorry.
Rock. Well, okay, look, it was either Rock the Casbah or Rock you like a hurricane.
I was going to go cheesy 80s anyway. Actually, you can arguably go both cheesy 80s, but I was going cheesy hair metal 80s because I actually like the Clash. So like, I didn't want to. Rock the Casbah is also a great song too, though.
Neutral jump from Rodham. Babwande has went for the classic 4-piece and the side switch throw. Babwande is just really, it really feels their offense is not where they want it to be. They're getting the hits, but they're not getting the full conversions.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, is there, like, I'm going to lean on you on this one, is like, are there being, is like, Babwande getting like frame trapped a little bit here, or is it really just, like, this timing is a lot of, it's just more in Rondon's favor?
I really think it's just the timing. However, Babwande has the full pressure on there. Went for the feints, just really bait out something. Did it too close. And Rondon with the EX throw. Great conversion and also good conversion in space.
Ooh, was interrupting that rev blow right there and was with a throw. And now Rondon is now trying to come back here. Trying to get more of a little bit of confirms. Got a little like close heavy confirm there with the shoulder.
Oh, misses with the crouch heavy. Another throw. Those are these two people. They are really using run-up throw as an option.
I don't think I've seen a throw tech at all. Oh, nice little standing heavy kick. Bar heavy kick by Rondon to keep the pokes away. Oh, I thought that was going to confirm.
Oh, but I like the decision from Rondon to use the standing. Oh, my God. Anyway, Rondon had a great option to use the standing light kick because that just has a great horizontal hitbox. But, you know, Babwande won that one.
Yeah, Babwande got that one. And Rondon tried to do the Raging Storm, but he's gonna have to watch this movie a little bit. And remember, folks, this is winner's final, so this is a first to 3. So we have games to play with here.
Yeah, Babwande uses the hidden gear. We don't see too often, but hidden gear will deplete the rev gauge, allowing Babwande just a lot more rev meter to play with.
Just trying to wait for something there. The trade on the jump in works out for Babwande, and Babwande ties up this winner's final.
That was also a short hop from Babwande to really.
Oh yeah, it was short. Yeah, it was a little short hop trajectory. You're right. Oh, we're evened up here. This is gonna be this might just go down to the wire now here, Cap.
It's really of a slugfest, and both of these players are abusing the neutral jump option, be it neutral jump or the rev blow, which is kind of a quasi neutral jump if you look at it.
Yeah, that rev blow, they're actually using that rev blow a lot to kind of get started on their offense when they're trying to like power through like jabs. But right now we've got Rondon in overheat. We're gonna see if Babwande is able to take advantage, try to get more of a card break or something. But no, there's a big confirm by Rondon a little bit. Didn't get into a full combo though.
But this looks like a cool. That looks like a standard 4-string combo, and unfortunately for Babwande, that's not exactly the kind of combo you want to be ordering in this situation. Oh my God, we actually got to see the little blink in the run.
Yeah, oh my jeez. Well, Rondon gets on the board here in game 3. First round there, blocked on the rev blow, little jab flow, but no full conversion, but a rising tackle to stop the pressure by on Rondon as Babwande is keeping him in the corner now with more air fireballs and just using feints to try to bait something out, but nice answer back by Rondon to get his turn back.
Rondon got the rev blow, but didn't really get anything out of it. Another rev blow. These rev blows are just packing on a little bit of damage. They're burning out the opponent. I mean, yourself, I don't really feel like they're the optimal choice.
Oh, we'll see how it kind of goes. Oh my, nice wake up, nice little Raging Storm timed right there. Going in, oh, but a big cross up in the whiff, and Mr. Babwande was able to get that round. Wow, there's a lot of jumping around, and I'm not even sure who's getting crossed up or not here, but that's what's kind of making the difference right now.
Well, at this moment, if you notice that Rondon went for the same exact run, teleport, setup, throw, but Babwande called it out with the jump, and jump is throw immune. So that wasn't just any jump, and that was the I got you jump.
Yeah. And now Rondon, well, I was going to say Rondon had a little bit more of the control, but now he's in the corner as now they're back over to neutral. We're just going back in there. Yeah, you're right. He's trying to do that overhead move, and We saw that jump back by Bobande, but Bobande now is in a pickle here.
It's a pretty big pickle, a pretty bad pickle. Now both of our opponents, both our players are burnt out.
It was tall hill to climb with only 1 pixel left while your opponent has more than half life and an SPG.
You really look like Bobande was going for the guard break, and I understand that sentiment, but with that one touch, Rondon just needed to just down back and go for a button and takes the game. And that's going to be 2-1. We are in a first to 3, so Bobande can run this back, but Rondon has a pretty comfortable lead.
Yes.
Round 1. Get ready.
But regardless, as I'm kind of going in now, but like, Bobande needs to do something if he wants to stay alive in this match to get this game. But nice old DP right there. Nice rev blow again to keep control. And overhead 50-50. That is going to convert for Bobande. And this big punish is coming up here. Is he going to spend the meter?
No, if I'm Bobande, I would not. The life differential is too big. You could just get a move in. Smart, smart, smart. We don't need to go for the kill when you have that much life left. If this was a little bit more even or I'm about to die, sure, spend it. But now, we got it for a rainy day.
Definitely got it for a rainy day. Almost already out of SPG within the first 5 seconds of this match. And now he's out of SPG. And Rondon is taking full control here. But nice wake up DB to return back into neutral. Trade on the anti-air, but another rising tackle by Bobande.
And we are using the heavy rising tackles too. We have the opportunity to break, but we haven't. I don't know if Bobande is missing them or he just really wants to get just these heavy rising tackles.
Yeah, I would have to ask him on that because I honestly don't know the mindset of that as well. But the big overhead on the rev blow will take it, and Rondon ties it up in rounds. And now he's on set point. Set point for Rondon.
Because when you throw a heavy DP, you're making a conscious decision. So I'm just wondering why we're not breaking naturally.
I honestly don't know. It could be a timing thing too.
Man.
Maybe he wanted to. Maybe it could be a misinput. You never really know. Oh, wow. Nice little run in by Bobande to get the crouching light kicks to go confirm on the combo.
Yeah, Rondon, though, we're still in SPG range. That means the red blow is still on deck. You got to be very careful about that because as we see that Rondon will just run up and throw it raw.
Oh, there. Right there. Oh, this is not looking good for Bobande.
Just one more touch. Baits out the Raging Storm, and that's going to be Rondon 3-1. Rondon going to be in grand finals on the winner's side, sending Bobande down to the lower bracket. We could really see that this was the tale of the rev blow because Rock Howard's rev blow, when you get a counter hit, leads to big combos, which is kind of informing me why these people are just throwing it out in neutral because it just naturally dodges moves.
I think half the time I was seeing them in green glow. Like that's pretty much, I just kept seeing rev blows upon rev blows, like just coming out in there. But regardless, we have, congrats. You punched your ticket to winners, grand finals, I should say, but Bobande is going to go down to the lower bracket. So next up is going to be Mono KOF and Scheme 237. But before we do that, I just want to make sure if you want to support this production and you want to support us over at Breakout, you can support us directly just by, buying some merch, some really good hoodies and t-shirts and all the other merch, the hats and stickers. That was the other things I was thinking about. I mean, I'm going to be buying that hoodie. It is hoodie weather and everything like that. Their Break Free From Your Limits line is just amazing. I mean, they look really stylish. So go buy some merch. Support when you go to your local rep Breakout by wearing this stuff. And, support us too. Because if you like our production, this is the best way to directly support us.
Also, if you're looking for a way to support our channel that does not require a monetary contribution, because this economy, please give our channel a follow. That would go a long way. Follow us on social media. Just pump up our numbers because you don't understand, people. The small gestures like that go a long way for people like us. And the only thing it costs you is your time. Hey, speaking of stuff that costs you only your time, we got a Matcherino link and we got some codes that we got to cash in.
Definitely got to cash those in, folks. And I still believe we're at like 34 codes. We are at 34 codes left, but the pod is now at $51.50. So keep doing those codes. It only takes 5 seconds. You sign into, I don't know, you can even sign into your Battle.net account. Like, that's like, who still uses Battle.net? Like, I don't play Warcraft anymore. But regardless, do that. It donates 25 cents into the pot. It goes right to the players that are in this bracket, and support them by showing your love. And you can also donate if you have the funds. You can also donate directly to the pot as well.
I like to say this lecture a lot. 25 cents doesn't sound like a lot. And okay, it's not. But what it does show that whenever we have streams and our community cashes in all 50 codes, even though that's about...
It's about like, it's like, I think it's like $5 or something like that. I don't remember off the top of my head. 5 to
No.
40
okay, 50 divided by 5 is 12 bucks.
Okay, yeah, it's $12. It gives us like 10.
Yeah, around $12. Even though that's $12, by claiming all these codes, what we are showing to our players that enter is that we are a community that respects their time and wants to make sure they're compensated. That way, that gesture lets them want to come back.
I was about to make an Asian joke, because like we were just two people trying to do math and we couldn't do it on screen, and that is very stereotypical of not us, but
not.
Like, we're both sort of like in the creative, like, sort of marketing space, stuff like that. We can't math. Like,
$12.50, by the way.
Oh my God! Speaking of, you know who's mathing right now? Scheme. My God, he was able to get all those combos and get it and just overwhelm Manu KOF.
I gotta say, if there's any crouching light that you want to have live punish as anyone, it's gotta be Ronaldo's thumbs up. So just throw the thumbs up and get punched in the face. I can't feel bad if that happens to me.
Gotcha.
I love this track. Going in there. Oh, got the crouching light kick or the standing light kick, I should say, to confirm a little bit. But now here comes Manu KOF trying to get in with more of the big jumping. I'm not really seeing any small hops though. Just sort of like,
Manu KOF has gotten a lot of success with the cross-ups. However, Scheme is using the jumping B, which is just an amazing air-to-air button, and is shutting down whatever pressure that Manu wants from the skies.
Speaking of shutting it down, Scheme was able to shut that down quickly in game 1 and get that first round here in this loser semi-final, and this is going back to 1-2. So Manu KOF is kind of has to win this game, or if he wants to stay alive.
It's really just goes to show how powerful of a character the poster boy is. Just Rock Howard has so many kills: a cross up, a run, a good fireball, an air fireball that you can do jumping backwards.
Yeah, it's like you're just like naming every single tool that got you so salty against like Rock Howard. Just basically just going in there. There's just so much stuff. I can just hear it in your voice. But right now, Manu KOF found his opening with that standing heavy, and now is going in, gets a little hop, neutral hop to go in and close it out and get that first round in game 2. Wow, what a turnaround there by Manu KOF.
What a also gutsy move to use the slide to just go underneath and cross under and just stand in Scheme's face.
I love those stare downs. I love when they're just in each other's faces. They
oh
don't
my
even
God.
do anything. Those are like the best. It's the best standoff ever. Oh man, you got Manu KOF trying to get out of there on that pressure, trying to use the red blow. Gets caught with the air fireballs by Scheme, and now, but here comes Manu KOF. But this is gonna be a tall hill to climb with only 2 pixels of health left.
Yeah, he's one of those anime setups we talked about before, Toma. Manu KOF having a great run of the air, but got a little too gutsy with pressing buttons. Scheme, as with almost every Rock Howard that we've seen in this tournament, has those reversals locked in.
Yeah, definitely has the reversals locked in, and also has those, pretty much all those like wake up supers ready to go with those reaction times right now. And as we're gonna go, another red blow again by Scheme to sort of start the pressure, and there you go, a break to extend the combo, goes into Raging Storm at the end. Manu's still an SPG, so still has a chance, but it's not looking good though for him in light.
Way ahead of you. Going for the hidden gear. Great call from Manu KOF. This is the final round situation. You can't take the meter with you to the next game, so you got to spend it. And if we're going to spend it, we're going to go ahead and cool it down right here as well.
All right. Let's see how Scheme responds here. Gets the throw, gets him out of SPG. Wow, what a conversion, what a connect. Going air fireball and now.
Oh my god, we can't. That is disgusting. Scheme went for the overhead, but canceled out with the EX command throw because we know that us as fighting game players, we want to stick and block that overhead.
Yeah, that 50-50. That's your definition of 50-50 guess for your life, and it did not work out for Mono KF. But Scheme will now move on into losers final like that, and we'll face, I believe, Mr. Bobwande. So this is going to have.
Yeah, we're going to have 2 Rock Howards. I keep wanting to say Rock Lee.
I mean, it's like you're trying to say Rock Lee. I want to make sure I'm not thinking of Dwayne Johnson every time I say The Rock. Like we're going to get 2 Rocks. So, but yeah, no, you were saying though?
Oh, no. It's just that we're having 2 Rocks in losers final, and it really just shows that this character... it just shows that the game is in a good place. As you know, Toma, we are coming down from the tyranny of Billy Kane.
Yeah. I love how you call it the tyranny when me and Non-Factor were just so like, meh. We're like, oh, it's another Billy Kane. Like we were professional. We were very like enthusiastic, but definitely behind, we're like, Billy Kane again. Like, but you know what? It's balanced out. Like we're seeing... I haven't seen Agato that much this time, but we're seeing more Cayennes. We're seeing more Bijanets. We've seen Marcos now. Like, we're seeing a little bit more variety. Kevin Rion's making more appearances as we speak. On top of just, like, your Hoku Billy Hotaru mate. Like,
and not to mention, in addition, we've been seeing a lot of Preacher in general.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not against patching and balancing, but when it gets egregious, such as the Billy Kane situation, where 60% of your top people are playing Billy Kane, this is where we really just have to go, yeah, this character's overtuned, right?
Yeah, gotta figure out and that I always give props to development teams, and this is where I'm just like, I'm old, and it's just like, you just be patient. Like, you can't just balance because this character doesn't work for you. You have to look at all the data that's kind of going on. SNK looked at the data and was just realizing there's a lot of Billy Kane shenanigans going on. And it wasn't just like the gameplay. It was just like the long pokes. Like a lot of these like hurt boxes were just too far. Like he was Dalsum. Like it was legit.
No, because he's not Dalsum, because Dalsum can't combo from full screen.
But my point is that he was Dalsum, like way overtuned, and also like super fast. Like the thing about Dalsum's like, he can't combo from full screen. That's another thing too. But also he's slow as F. Like it's just like he's like kind of floating there. But Billy Kane was like going all over the place. Like, he was a pretty quick character. He wasn't the quickest, but he was definitely like above average. But okay. So Scheme decides to go with the anti-play of Rock and go with the kid, aka Hokutomaru, versus Bobwande's Rock Howard. So we'll see how this kind of works.
I just realized I think Bobwande's rocking the Kyoku Tsunagi Rock.
You would know that better than me, but kind of. I was gonna say Shenmue if he had like brown hair, but
no. Ryo Hazuki has a brown jacket as well.
Going all KOF. I think what game was he originally from? Was he in Art of Fighting?
No, Kyoku Tsunagi was in King of Fighters. He was the poster child. I think a lot of people like me.
Yeah, but did he come from an original game? As Bobwande is able to close out that round, and this is first to 3 folks.
I believe Kyo debuted.
Kyo is a straight KOF character.
KOF, yeah. They didn't need to port him from another game.
All right. My SNK knowledge is a little old, and I don't remember too much stuff. But nice little jump back to avoid the throw on Scheme, but Scheme still eats a throw by Bobwande, and Bobwande is keeping him in the corner, holding the Rev Guard to try to find an opening, and now here comes Scheme, gets the anti-air, and going into a bread and butter. What's going to happen, Cap?
Well, right now it's going to be a fake out from Scheme. Scheme, though, gets the reversal, tricking Bobwande into hitting a button. And now Bobwande jumping forward, no anti-air. And this should be the round for Scheme.
those lights are
Yes,
they're hitting
those
from
lights are
downtown.
extremely difficult to do. I have
Yeah, and-
tried them in training mode.
They're hitting from downtown too. Like they're literally hitting on like the very last pixel of like the hitbox. Oh, but right now you got Bobande taking full command here. Oh man, this could be. Oh, I thought he was gonna.
No, it's going to be one more interaction from Bobande. Team has a tough hill to climb. They do have the proper corner positioning and no rev to their name, meaning that they could really push the gauge and go forward. Oh, that's going to be death. That is Bobande. No, he's just a child.
No, but he's a child that I like. He's that obnoxious child that you really just. I don't wish violence on anybody, but you really. He's that kid in the ice cream counter that you're just like, come on.
All right, come on, man.
Yeah, that's what I feel about Hoku Mars.
Did you ever watch Fist of the North Star?
Yeah. Oh, that.
Okay.
Classic.
I need to know, Toma, as another old guy, how did you feel about Barton Lynn?
I was like scared. Like, remember, I was like really. It was as an old guy. I watched that when I was young, so I was so like freaked out because like my dad's like, here's a cartoon, and then I'm watching. I'm like, I was like scarred for life, and then I watched it again. So like that's just it became one of my favorite animes of all time. But we go back to the Rock Lee mirror. Shout out to Captain No Fun.
Okay, no. Hard edge to Rev Blow for the hard knockdown. And that's one of the reasons why we do Rev Blow to knockdown, because we could just bait out anything.
As much as I made the shout out to Rock Lee and Naruto, just as long as this match does not turn into the Forest Saga, I'm fine.
See, I totally dodged that. I'm a One Piece guy. In fact, I'm playing the One Piece TCG, and it's destroying my money.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm not into trading card games. But then that's because I know that's just gonna kill any of my disposable income right now. But we got those backwards fireballs, jump back fireballs by Bobande that is actually taking a lot of life out of Scheme. But now Scheme is now doing that meta. Nice little jump in to get the confirm. Nice block. There should be Billy punished.
What was interesting there was that we had the Just Defend, and the interesting quirk about Mark of the Wolves is if you get one Just Defend, you could just mash it to get the other hits.
Wow.
Hard edge. Do we have enough? No. We're going to be one more interaction for both these people. Who's looking for the hit? Light fireball for any carelessness. However, Scheme, slight life advantage. Jumps back, but the Spar C catches him in the air.
God, that far heavy punch is just like what? Oh man,
that was an anti-air too.
Yeah, it was an anti-air far heavy punch that just sort of got through there. And now Scheme is, you know what? He's just gonna go all out. He is down 2-0 here in losers final. It is first to 3, but he is in dire straits, and now he is just trying to take control, just wanting to put in all the pressure and try to get this first game quickly on the board.
Throws out the counter for the knockdown, extremely good. And Scheme easily going to be using the OD command throw. Rock Howard's command throw is so deceptive. If you could combo off of a command throw, I feel like you're cheating God, right?
Comboing off of any throw, let alone a command throw, is already cheating. But regardless, as we're going in, like, again, slowed it down a little bit. Scheme waited for a bit spacing on that short hop and was able to call out Bobande, and is still keeping up the pressure there, even though he lost his turn.
Yeah, we saw that Scheme use the reversal option. That's one of the cool things about Mark of the Wolves. If you just defend, you could cancel that hand opening with the special move to take your turn at the expense of the rest.
Big rising tackle by Bobande. Bobande goes into a Raging Storm to keep up the life down there, and this is not looking good for Scheme.
Shit.
Who's going to close it out? Oh, well.
Scheme can take it, though.
Wake up, Raging Storm.
Wake up, Raging Storm. I believe you could parry that in the air.
Or just defend, you mean?
Yeah, just defend.
Yeah. But right now, Bobande is on set point here. Gonna ask for that run back if he's able to close it out. Baits out a Raging Storm again, but no full punish.
You can really see that Scheme is not letting themselves be conditioned. Even though we're blocking big moves, we're still throwing even bigger moves on top of it. Far C conversion. Scheme doesn't have any meter. That means we're just gonna have to hold this overheat. Oh my God, neutral jump with the hard edge, the heavy hard edge allows Steve to stay alive just one more game, tacking on that extra hit.
Getting that extra hit out. We got gets on the board here. 2-1 for Scheme. Is he gonna just keep going? And he does with the Rev Blow, but a Rev Blow comes back and it was a counter hit, so this is going to be a little bit big damage. Get Scheme out of SPG as Babwande and Scheme are back into neutral.
Yeah, Babwande has 94. Okay, drops it down to 90, 85. They were so close to being burnt out. And now Scheme so close to being killed. Farsi again with the anti-air, so ridiculous, but Scheme challenges with the crouching D.
Oh, I thought he was blocking there. I thought Babwande was blocking, but he eats that Raging Storm, and this is not looking good. This should be dead, and it is dead. Scheme gets on the board here for game 4. Gets round 1.
We are so close to tying this up right now. Scheme has unlocked a new gear of offense. It's just, I don't care what you're doing. I'm going to run my game. I'm going to be belligerent and being aggressive. And Babwande says, hey, you know what? You want to press on me? Try to block this.
Yeah, and that's Babwande. It is a mirror match, so Babwande kind of knows the toolkit that is being thrown by Scheme, and then now he's trying to run, trying to get some feints, trying to bait out something. Gets one of those fireballs to connect, and this is not looking good for Scheme. Scheme gets floated out, keeps his position in the corner, but gets a rising tackle to get out of there and reset the neutral and gets a command throw out.
Yeah, we're back into the neutral. Scheme, though, has to be very careful how they approach it. They don't have a lot of life, but they don't definitely have the meter. Now Babwande tied up. Whatever advantage that Babwande have is slowly being taken away, especially with Babwande overheated.
Guard break and loud flood. There's the guard break, and that is going to close it out. Scheme. What a comeback. That was less than a minute and a half of him just pressing buttons.
You may look like
he
me.
said, screw the tempo. Like, I'm just going to go all out. And it
Yo,
worked out for
I
him.
know Babwande was playing swing, and I think they started playing your rock and roll music, Toma. Put some hair metal in there.
But yeah, hair metal is 5. Give me some final countdown as we're in the final game going in. And oh, there's the throw tech right there. A nice little crouching light kick to sort of stop a little bit of the pressure by Babwande. And nice little anti-air conversion with the far heavy punch by Scheme.
Live bar at the even. Jump-ins are so risky in Market Lulls, and you can see why. You could jump in and eat a full combo. And Scheme with the classic Raging Storm. Uh-oh. Can we dial it in? Can we get this round? No, not quite. Babwande still has meter. We could close it out, but uses the reversal.
Oh, jeez. Oh, gets it confirmed there. That's not dead yet, though. We're down to one last interaction. Going for chip. Oh, wow. What? He missed the fireballs with the DP, but gets punished, though, because the DP missed. Babwande is on set point here.
I understand what was happening there. Scheme saw airborne jumping animation, but because it was the air fireball, it took it out of the trajectory of the lightning tackle.
Oh, and now Babwande is putting his game plan into full gear here, and now is just going in with the feints. This is not looking good for Scheme. Scheme needs to do something, gets a command throw over there, trying to get out. Trade is almost unfortunate because now we're down to 1 pixel left.
Yes, he knows that Babwande has these reversals. Went for the sidekick reversal of their own, but no, Babwande uses patience and allows Scheme to make the critical error, ending their run of the tournament and having Scheme finish at an impressive
like me,
3rd place.
Third place. Canada gets 3rd place today. Scheme representing his country over there. Congrats, man. Like, that was some really great gameplay. You did try to work with the Hoku Namaru. It did not work out, but it does show, like, you actually do play Hoku as very well. Congrats. Do not hang your head. I would like to see you next week, in these brackets and any of the other brackets that are out, that especially the ones that SNK sponsors.
Also, speaking of Canada, we got to give a shout out to Ultimate Montreal Air Dashers, which is coming up this weekend. And some of our Breakout aficionado will be doing commentaries, such as Dr. Cry. So I wanted to give him a shout out. That is one of Montreal's premier fighting game tournaments. So
yes,
always great to see that the regionals and local scenes are still very much alive in this day and age of fighting games.
Hi, you're talking to the guy that all he
I'm talking to Mr. DIY over here.
I like doing the regionals. I like doing the locals. I mean, okay, does it help that I'm in New York City and I do know a lot of the people there, and a lot of the people, especially in the city bowls, like you got your Romes, you got your Arus, they're based in New York City. Like I know those guys. It doesn't matter, but like that's where we all got our start. And actually, it's really where I feel like you can make your own voice there. Like if you get a job at a regional, it doesn't matter how big or small the regional. If it's just a big organized offline, it is one of like the best experiences. One, like you haven't worked next to me, but like I'm always doing hand signals. I'm telling you how to throw it off and everything.
Well, hey, wait, Toma. Hate to interrupt. I haven't worked next to you yet.
Yes.
I have a little breakout punch card. I got NM. I got Lucy. So I want to work down. Oh, Ash. I'm working down the list. Okay. So I need my East Coast cred.
I worked with a lot of them already on online and everything, and everybody's a pleasure to work with. But when they see me and when we have like the back end commentator camera and they see me doing all these like hand signals, they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "You need to know. Like that's how you
need to know.
Like that's how you work when you're working with people to make it look smooth out there when you're on commentary." But now, regardless of commentary, we're now in grand finals. Babane is coming up from the losers bracket versus Rondon, who only needs to win one set to close it out, while Babane has to get 2. And we're on the train, and we're back to the run back from winners final.
Yo, speaking of Naruto, that definitely looks like the Hokage Mountain in the background.
I'm looking at the little duckies, like just like waddling along.
Give me Duck King!
Duck King! I want Duck King!
Duck King! Now, these two squared off before. Rondon was the person who sent Babane to the lower bracket. Babane is playing hot, and one advantage about matches in Sea of the Wolves is since they're incredibly short, Babane doesn't really have much of their stamina depleted.
Yeah, very much. Oh, little jump back heavy punch to close it out. Yeah, it's classic tool. Classic anti-air tool, or air-to-air tool, I should say. And Rondon gets the first round here.
Yeah, I want to really drive it back to how short these matches. Tomo, you played a lot of Tekken, and you commentated even more Tekken. You know those games go gruelingly long.
Yeah, they can get. Well, it depends on who you're seeing and facing. But the meta now is starting to become more like Tekken 7, where we're resetting to neutral, waiting for the bait to get the optimal combo. But right now, this game, which I love so much because it reminds me of hockey. It's a non-stop action that we're seeing right now, and as you can see, Rondon was able to get the ground fireball to go and connect and get that first game in. But like I said, that game that we just saw, Rondon with 2 rounds quickly, less, I would say 45 seconds in game.
Yeah, I was about to say, I thought it reminded you of hockey because it has so many people getting into fights.
Yeah, although in college hockey they didn't really get into fights that much, but it was a lot of action though. There were a lot of scuffles though. I'll say that there were never really any fights. There were never those like big heavyweight, like they're just 2 of them going around in the ring, because that's what, I don't know, college, I guess there's sportsmanship or something that they really
sportsmanship or something.
I don't
know. But Rondon already 1/3 of their way to winning. This is a 1st-to-3 situation, and Babane showing that they also have a BJJ in their corner.
God, like is the meta now is like BJJ? Like I'm seeing a lot of her. Like now that she is becoming like a regular pick now in these brackets.
Well, it's a twofold decision, Toma. It's partly BJJ is good, and also as we saw in the previous game, it's the I don't want to play the mirror.
Oh, I mean, I just like looking at her, but that's another story for another day. But regardless, what a confirmed by Rondon there to get the back throw, and now trying to see nice catch by Rondon, and now going into a full combo, keeping Babane in the corner. But Babane does a little bit of the classic anti-air and then switches it up, and is now doing his optimal combos.
Now, this we talked about this previously when we had the mirror match where one player will know the toolkit of the other. But this is another situation. Since Babane is a rock main, they know the toolkit, but they're playing from a different set of tools.
Get ready.
Yeah, I wouldn't say she's straight up meta Trey game, but I'm just noticing her usage as being a lot of it. Or yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it is loyalists. I'm not really sure. I'm just saying, just straight observing, I'm seeing a lot more of them out now than I did earlier in the seasons. earlier in the season. I mean,
BJNA has been a very popular choice for Rondon, going for a more aggressive style, and the counter hit from Bobwande is going to get this full counter, sending Rondon. We don't have enough meter to destroy the SPG range. That means nope, I spoke too soon. No more SPG, no more Red Blow. In this case, no more life.
That usually is what happens when you're about to say something and as a commentator, and then next thing you know, the next second, just before you finish saying it, it's gone.
It's gone. It's gone. Also, but I will say with the bullet will, I am a believer that there is no such thing as commentator's curse.
What? No. If there's commentator's curse, I do believe that the opponent that did not technically get cursed, pay us $5. Like,
exactly. No, that's what Sammy Fish said.
Yeah, I know.
He said,
pay us $5.
Pay
us.
I'm
gonna steal that for the NYCT local, but I'll give them the shout outs.
Yeah, Rondon, a little bit of SPG range still.
Oh, trying to kind of keep going in there. He hasn't really answered to the BJNA, but maybe got the download after that second game. But what a confirm by Bobwande.
And the dash back to reclaim some space, and that puts Bobwande in a pretty good range. Rondon, though, belligerently runs in. That is something that BJNA can't do, run. And now we have to play the strike throw. Overhead is blocked by Bobwande. Cross up is also blocked.
Oh, wow, the missed dive kick was fully punished, but like kind of just overdove, I guess. Bobwande just like missed, and Rondon was able to take, it doesn't matter, he took advantage, he got the round.
I believe it's that Bobwande did do the dive kick, but Rondon, using the running from the block of Howard, was able to run underneath and cause it. Seal it with a kiss. Now we're going to go ahead and do the sexy walk forward. No, we went for the frame kill to the overhead. Great block from Rondon.
Okay, cross up right there and gets the conversion with command throw going into the super. And now here comes Rondon. Rondon's trying to go in. Nice defense though by Bobwande. Bobwande's still holding it back there. Gets a little bit of confirm, but still holding on to defense in the corner. But nice, gets his turn back and resets back to neutral.
Yeah, short jump was tagged. Rock Howard's long-range heavy buttons are so good at catching an opponent, jumping them back and jumping in.
Jumping in right now. Big sweep. Oh, what a conversion, and confirmed by Bobwande right there. Baits out the Raging Storm. That should close it out. Bobwande gets a round here, going into a final round in game 3.
Definitely Bobwande has been studying the tape. They've seen that Rondon's the type of person that when they see any movement from Wake Up, they're going to assume it's a big meaty button. But since that was a jab, we were able to whip out the super.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought so too, Coach. It just looked like crouched under it. And I'm like, wait, it can do that? But regardless, as we're kind of going through, we got going into a big optimized, I guess an optimized combo is technically not a bread and butter combo, but Bobwande is just optimizing everything. Gets the 7 golden letters. Shout out to Tekken right there. And gets 1 game away from resetting this bracket.
Now, Tubbo, I will have to do the Cardinal Sin commentary and disagree with you. A bread and butter combo can be an optimized combo. The whole purpose of bread and butter, the term to me, is just a combo that's easy to do. There are easy to do combos that are optimal in that situation.
Fair enough. I was like just not sure really what to say there, but regardless, either or, if bread and butter combos can be optimized combos, then we'll go with that part right there. And now we're going forward. Bobwande is in a little bit of a life deficit, but now it gets the confirm and gets this interaction working for him, putting Rondon into the corner. And now Rondon's holding back block, gets into overheat, but nice throw to stop that pressure. But here comes Bobwande again.
Yeah, but what's really going to be interesting is since Rondon is overheated, that SPG range and the Reblo that they so much rely on, they just did not get to touch it, even though they had time to play with it, just because they were overheated.
And we're all set to worry about guard break, but you know what? Can't really even worry about guard break because he has no life left, and Bobwande is now on reset point.
This just really shows you blink and you miss it. Rondon really had the lead, sent Bobwande to losers with Rock, but now with moving to the BJNA, it's really been Bobwande's comeback.
Wabonde's character selection has been working out for him, and also does know the meta for Rock Howard because he was playing him pretty much all night tonight. And now here comes nice throw by Wabonde. Wabonde putting Rondon into the corner, gets the counter, hit the confirm, and now we're gonna go into a full combo, right? Oh, I don't know if that was dropped, but I'm not sure, but that was not what he was looking for.
But this is the Rondon special. It's going to be neutral rev blow, and Wabonde wisely spends the meter to not only get damage, but we just get Rondon out of it.
Rondon gets out of there. Oh, uses the Raging Storm to get his turn back, keep it up, and this should do it. We'll tie it up in rounds. Rondon can get kind of survival point here to stay on the winner's side and tie up this match.
We really just want to take one game, tie it up, stop this momentum. There have been situations where you let your opponent feel extra confident. In this situation, they're going to use that confidence and run right all over you. Right now, as Rondon is being ran into the corner, we have SPG. That means the Red Blow is going to be on deck, ready. The only question is, when will Rondon do it?
Oh. God, here comes Rondon going in there. Sometimes you just need to calm down too. So when your opponent has the momentum, you get a little stuck into some buttons or some patterns that hurt you more. But now it looks like Rondon's able to answer back, kind of going calmly there. Nice block on that Rev Blow. Oh, but a whip Rev Blow by Rondon. Now here comes Wabonde. I don't believe this will kill. No, it won't. But we're getting down to one little interaction. But yep, you're right. That would. And we are resetting this bracket. We're going to a grand final reset. Rondon Wabonde for the third time tonight.
Oh man, it's really funny, Toma. You predicted Poetry in Motion to be in the final round. You were half right. We didn't have Poetry in Motion, but we did have
we have a BJA.
A BJA.
Yeah, we have a BJA, and I have a feeling they're gonna he's gonna stick to that pick because why change
Poetry
it
Chef.
now?
Why did I say Poetry in Motion?
Poetry Chef. Well, because you like me. We try to think of bits, and that was a bit that you were probably thinking of at the time. Poetry Chef, Poetry in Motion. Why not? Either or. It's fine. But it's been a great Monday night here. Looks like I don't know if we're switching characters or switching stages or something, but while we're waiting for that, make sure you guys finish up doing the exclamation mark match arena. We do have some codes left out there, and I do see a number of you in chat. So please claim those codes right now. We still are at 33 codes left.
I'm looking at the chat right now, and it seems Rondon said that their controller disconnected. So the reason why he had that break was just to reboot things. You know, in this day and age, all right, Toma, we can't just plug in a PS2 controller.
Well, shout out to Spirogen that still does that. Actually does that with a PS1 controller, by the way. He uses an adapter into another adapter. It's like kind of crazy of like the number of dongles that come out of that PS5 when I see him in tournament. Oh, what another confirmed by Wabonde. Wabonde is just keeping up with this pressure right now and goes more into Rondon, keeping him in the corner. Rondon has to use some Rev Guard to try to hold it off and get the pressure and just get the space back.
Yeah, both of these players are using the far seats for a head and whip punish, and the power dunk from Rondon was ill-calculated as Wabonde is going to go ahead and slam this level 1.
Oh, down.
Here we go, strike throw.
A small hop into a jumping light kick to close it out.
Jumping B. Jumping Bs typically are great buttons for jump-ins and air-to-air just because they're so quick and cover so much ground.
Especially on a small hop like that, it's even quicker just because of that the jump art. Oh, flash. Oh, wow. Nice rev load to get the turn back by Wabonde. Wabonde now is going to keep up with that pressure. Baits out the Raging Storm, and now we're going with a full punish on Rondon.
And we have to spend the meter, especially since we put ourselves in overheat. Rondon, their old favorite, the Red Blow, has been taken off the table, so we're just going to have to play this old SNK style.
Old SNK style, but now, the guard meter is being depleted on Wabonde. See if able to take advantage, and it does, and there's the big guard break. Oh, that was dropped. What was the rising tackle there?
Yeah, unfortunate rising tackle drop for Babwande. That was definitely for Rondon. That was definitely their round to win. But Babwande, though, they're going to be a lot more consistent on the execution, and they'll take their round and their first game.
Wow.
The Babwande comeback special has not been derailed.
Yeah, what in the world is right, Poetry Chef? That is exactly what I was thinking too. But throw by Rondon to keep up going in there, but well, let's switch sides as Babwande. Babwande now keeps Rondon into the corner. We've seen this game before, Captain.
I mean, we've literally seen this game before. It was the previous step before the reset.
Yeah, I know. And we're still on a train. At least I like the background this time. It's not the barren desert. Oh. Wow, Rondon.
Excellent.
Rondon.
That was all off of a called out throw tech from Babwande.
Get ready.
Jeez. And now here we go. Babwande is gonna go out. Oh, gets thrown by Rondon. Rondon gets the jumping back light punch to go in. But a rev blow by Babwande gets a turn back. Big. I guess that would be more of a whip punch in the back by Babwande, and now gets another crouching light kick confirmed to go in. Oh man.
Rondon went for the double or nothing special. If I did it once, you're not. Oh, a third time. Rondon just fishing for these counter hits. They don't care how much rev gauge they spend, but still, Babwande sees through their offense plan and even sees through their reversal attempt.
And this should be dead, and is. Babwande ties it up in game 2 of this grand finals reset.
Babwande has been on a tear. This BJNA. It makes you wonder, why didn't they play BJNA earlier?
Well, his rock was also just insane earlier tonight. It's just that he's facing another rock pilot that probably knows his moves. I'm not saying that Rondon might not know that matchup, but it's definitely a little unfamiliar at this point. But I think on a reset, hopefully Rondon found something to kind of come back.
Rondon has a lot of hill to climb. The combo was good. Still, Babwande uses their SPJ range to just do another rev blow.
Oh.
Now that was a mistimed rev blow, because if you just defend and rev blow, that would have instantly killed.
Wow, was that? That's like
That's
4
the
games
second
straight.
game.
Yeah,
That is the second game.
4 games straight, I think, for Mr. Babwande. And no, 5 games straight. I'm sorry. What am I talking about? And now Rondon was able to get the low light confirmed to go in, but the rev blow as an anti-air is actually a really great tool. And now
because you jump in the air, it just covers so many options. Because if your opponent hits, you armor right through it.
Yeah, exactly. Gets a little parry in there. Babwande uses the overhead rev blow again.
Jump back in just to tag. The hind tags him. No conversion here, but still Rondon stuck in the corner. We could really play strike throw.
Just trying to get the strike throw, but Rondon is in a little bit of, again, another pickle, but the Raging Storm again gets baited out by Babwande. Babwande takes full advantage on the block punish. And now we are on tournament point, Cap, for Mr. Babwande.
Babwande managed to just turn this around ever since they switched to Bonjade. They have not dropped a single game in this grand final set. We are indeed at tournament point. One of the stories is how Babwande is using Rodham's ability to do perfect reversals to their advantage.
Correctly so, and just getting a lot of the confirms and really just getting a good knowledge check and knowing what Rondon is going to throw out there.
I mean, Babwande does play Rock Howard.
Yeah, exactly. Rock Howard. Not Rock Lee.
Moving backwards. No, we're going to stay in. Oh, just delayed it. And with this one combo, Babwande is now your Week 17 Breakout City of the Wolves champion with the Bonjane.
Yeah.
Good job, Babwande.
Good job, Babwande, with your B Jeanette, aka Jenny. That is, I kind of like her with the orange hair. But congrats, man. That was some display. Really 3 runbacks. Like you were sent down into the lower bracket from winners final. You came back and then you switched. Once you switched in grand finals, that was That was a great run.
This was me showing run back.
Run back. The boss rock is Mr. Babwanda. Yes, I agree, Carrie. But wow, I mean, outside of the grand finals thing, like I think we can both agree that was a great display of using like B. Jeanette and just the anti-play against a Rock Howard that he's been seeing all night. Not just anti Rock Howard. It was anti Rondon's Rock Howard, especially where Rondon claimed grand finals position by doing these turn stealing raging storms when they're minus on block. But Babwande always found a way to turn it around. And let's just look at this round. Babwande loses in winners finals, fights scheme. Fight scheme 3-2 with the Rock Howard, and Babwande's all, you know what? I'm done. No more Rock Howards for me. Yeah,
no more Rock Howard.
He had the Rock Howard for that first game in grand final and was like, nope, and then just won it in 6 straight rounds, like just with his B. Jeanette, and that is what got it like kind of going. And it was just this momentum swing, like. You know, even when you're playing fighting games, and anytime when you're playing any sort of games, it's like the psychology of it. When you see your opponent in momentum, the people that are really good in games are people that can handle that pressure, that can handle pressing those, like not pressing a button or like kind of sticking to your game plan. But if you're like me and like a lot of other people, and no shade to them, that's sometimes the play, is that you just overwhelm the opponent to force them to press a button, to force them to make more mistakes. And I feel like that's kind of what happened here with Babwande's B. Jeanette.
Well, Babwande's B. Jeanette had a very structured offense, which was to use the corner carry combos of the character. And then when we do our level 1 supers, to just walk backwards and wait for any button, then dive in.
Yeah,
pretty much.
That's exactly what it is. That's the whole point of that. It's like you're just waiting for a button. When you're in that sort of desperate situation, at least when I'm in those desperate situations, you kind of force yourself to press a button, you know, just to get out. Just you're like panicking, trying to get out. And Babwande was like playing that like perfectly, like just baiting those things out.
It was, and you know, there was other amazing moments we were seeing with Mono KOF with the Ronaldo, and their Ronaldo was able to come back from a devastating loss. Scheme going full aggro in losers final and just getting so short to closing that out. So there was a lot of amazing stories, but the number one story of this bracket, in my opinion, was how did we use our rev blow?
Especially with Rock Howard, but then with Babwande's B. Jeanette was also using the Rebel a lot. They did not care about meter. Like they were just like, yeah. At one point, I think Rondon just like, did he like throw it out like 3 times and went into overheat and they all missed, or they were all blocked, I believe, in like sometime in the bracket reset. It was the tool. It's the tool to use, like at least in Rock Howard's case. So again, even doing the full shit, Pools was amazing with Labrilla. You, Captain, it's like at least working City of the Wolves. Again, my memory's like shot, so regardless if we work Tekken or not, I can't remember. But it's amazing working with the both of you. It's just awesome to be working with you tonight, Captain. It was just I've had a great time. Let me just
and also shout outs to you, Tomo, for holding it down. Normally in these type of broadcasts, both commentators will switch out, but you ran this set pillar to post.
Yeah, I've done it. I haven't done it. I think this is the second time I've done it for City of the Wolves, but it's a fun bracket, and if there's an opportunity there, and me and Non-Factor and Labrilla too, all 3 of us have actually done the full shift, and we love this game. Like, yeah, Tekken is my main game, but this is the game I love to watch as just like a spectator. I'm not the best at this game. I lean on you for the knowledge, as you can tell. Like, this is why I kind of love working with you. You kind of notice that. And again, shout outs to you, and just, I guess, the on-screen chemistry already. We barely worked together, but it worked out really well. And I can't wait to work with you again, man.
Yeah, man, you're extremely fun to work with. And you know who else is really fun to work with? Breakout Esports for having us here in the booth and
Very
bringing
much.
all these players here. But let's see how the character matchup has. Rock at a whopping
God.
40. That is a 15 unit differential between Rock and Hotaru, who, we were talking about characters that kind of fell off. Hotaru was one of them.
Well, yeah, definitely. Hotara was one of them that kind of did fall off a little bit, but it's not like we don't see her in bracket. We just don't see her in top 8s as much anymore. Now I'm starting to see more B. Jeanettes, more Rock Howards. I have seen some Terrys out there as well, but I think I think we're seeing more. I think the meta right now, at least top characters that we see at least in Breakout, it's going to be your Rock Howards and B. Jeanettes at this time, and sometimes sprinkle in a Cayenne.
Just a little reminder of the old country, right?
Yeah.
This is how it used to be.
Very much so. Let's get the title character back into the top part of the meta. That was the conspiracy theory. That's my tinfoil hat for you. That they had the buff. Oh. So
Ronaldo.
Really? Okay, so that is Ronaldo. Actually, I just see the name. I just saw the picture. I can't read words, but that's fine. But we got Ronaldo's numbers had 7 picks. Who else went? Wow,
Probably from Manu.
Is that all from Manu? That's still insane. Regardless, when it comes to this when it comes to the monthly top 5 in our top 8 for the September events. But that means I believe we still have 2 more weeks left in this month for Breakout. Yes, we do. We have the 22nd and the 29th. So we have 2 more Mondays. So we're gonna see if this little table kind of could switch up in the next 2 weeks. We'll see what happens next week as well.
Well, the number one way we could see this table shaped up is if you're still looking to play some Mark of the City of the Wolves, please, please, please sign up for the next tournament. The only thing it's going to cost you is your time, but you're definitely going to walk away with a memorable experience. And who knows, maybe it'll be your character that's going to be up in that top 8 placard.
And hey, you have a chance to win some of the stuff that was spawned, especially some of that pot that SNK Esports has donated to us and sponsored this bracket for. So again, shout outs to SNK Esports for putting up into the Match Arena $47.75 and sponsoring us as well. Please claim whatever is left on those codes. The Match Arena will still be open for a little bit longer before we pay out these players as well. But on top of that, I know we can always support Breakout as well, Captain, by liking, subscribing. That always is free and it helps the channel. It actually puts eyes and puts us up on the algorithms. But there are other ways too for our patrons, or I say patrons like that, but our listeners and watchers to support us. How can they do that?
Well, the easiest way to do that is to just get into the Discord. That way you have the closest audience with us, so you'll be notified right away of tournaments and all our other goings on. Breakout Esports has a lot going on in the hood. Toma and I, along with a few others, are privy to the rumblings of the higher ups, and let's just say more cool things are happening. Wait, no, cool things have happened. 2XKO, we're literally pushing that thing extremely hard, right, Toma?
Yeah, but pushing it hard, I think, is an understatement. But you know what? It is the time to strike while the iron's hot. Everyone's loving this game. I actually do like the game myself. It's actually one of those fun games that I just like to pick up, and I'm actually doing stuff like I'm just using my fundies, like my fundamentals, and I'm like, oh, this actually works, and it's not as much execution that I expected. Like just these buttons, it's like playing a character that doesn't have motion inputs. Not that I'm sad that there are no motion inputs. I don't mind that.
Ash, I did see your comment. You bought another bottle of mane and tail. That was I'll tell you about that later, Toma, but the last conversation that I had with Ash, where Team Rush Hour, it was the Asian Black Cultural Exchange stream.
Oh my god. Oh jeez. Oh well,
right,
I don't
but
want. I don't really want to touch that because we're kind of technically a family show. But I did see Sirbot out there. We are still looking for ambassadors out there. So if you want to be an ambassador, that means you just want to shout out and help out, be part of the community outside of just being a viewer. You get to be part of, the rumblings that you get to hear about, and actually be a part of putting on this production and this show. We are still looking for Fatal Fury ambassadors as well. So please contact Sirbot on the Discord. So if you go into the Discord as well, please do that. I think you can do !Discord and gets the invite. Maybe? Question mark as I'm typing that and checking it. Yes, it is. There you go. As I put it in the chat, make sure you go into the Discord. So
I think it's time for us to get out of here, Toma.
So I'll sign us out. But first, Captain, where can we find you, and what are you doing these days?
Well, you could definitely find me at Captain No Fun _G. I've been uploading my vlogs a few months back. My wife and I were in Europe to celebrate our wedding. Well, to do a extremely late honeymoon, and okay, this is going to be extremely dorky, but I recently uploaded a hour 57 vlog about an immersive theater RPG called Phantom Peak and our entire run of it.
Oh, I mean, that's fine. Like, you do you, and I actually think that's kind of cool. It doesn't matter if it's dorky. I don't care. Like, I think that's awesome, actually. You're talking to a Lego guy, so, like, talk about dorky.
Oh, I see it. What about you, Toma?
Well, one, you can find me at Tomadoc, and those are zeros, not O's. And you can see me. I'm also I'm also involved not in just Breakout, but over at MTS or Mid-Tier Summit, where we nourish through gaming. We do a lot of community events and library events within the local Long Island area to sort of just nourish, the children and the young ones, by giving them a space to play games, compete, and learn on other things like analytics and stuff like that. So that's where you can find me as well. So with that being said, thank you to Labrilla also for doing the commentary in pools. Thank you to Stars and Pied Piplup in the back. Stars doing the production, Pied Piplup doing the TOing. With that, also thank you again to everybody over at Breakout Series for having us tonight. And again, congratulations to Mr. Babwande for winning the tournament. So with that being said, I would like to bid you guys adieu, and I believe we will see you tomorrow for the 2XKO tournament. So with that being said, have a great night. See ya. And
see ya.
Danny still not able to close it out.
My God. He has a Hail Mary.
Holy cow! They did it! Oh my God!
Jane Ray Jr., you can't be doing this.
Actually,
Oh my God.
he's not dead.
Okay.
Whoa. Giant to a maggot, big boss status. Ain't gon' lie, I really wish they would like a cabin. I ain't do no front and get my money on the back end. Yesterday's price ain't today, now we taxing. Way out the fear, ain't no way out for me. They always told me I'm the wave, like I'm way out. And see, I know some real ones turn state, ain't no way I could be. Out here living like a villain, only way up for me. Moving out the purges, I give time if it was worth it. If you coming for my fam, then you know I take it personal. Say that you the GOAT, I asked around, I never heard of you. Rocky road ahead, and there's some things I had to hurt of. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Yeah, pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Yeah, windows down so all the haters see me. Back then they didn't want me, now they wanna beat me. Keep the grass cut low, cause them snakes still sleazy. Always knew I had to glow, I just had to find a reason. Walk around looking like I own the place. I don't waste no food, man, I always finish off the plate. Ain't come to play trenches, baby, can't believe we made it safe. Something out of nothing, yeah, we made a way. So hungry, think I overate. Every single shot, then I'm thinking John Wick. Every loss got a lesson, every make got a miss. I can't even think of a man that had me terrified. We got options, pick your poison or just pick a side. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Pick a side, pick your poison. Ain't no picking on me, y'all about to get me going. Yeah, pick a side, Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. It's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. It's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. I ain't never really wanna flex my gifts, but I think it's my time, let me check my wrist. You can never get my shine, I'ma keep on grinding till I reach the top. When it's just in my jeans and I ain't looking back, cause I'm feeling like Chris, bro. They can never slow me down, but they need to hate me, now I'm feeling like Chris. Rock with the team, cause you know that we winning, we with it, we going, we flowing again. I might just go by a Benz, I might just blow my advance, whoa. I did it all for the feeling, alive but I'm making a killing. I'm gonna break every ceiling, cause I need a million, but I don't need your money, you can pay me in respect. Cause once I do it big, what's to follow is a check. I need 100 bags, nothing more, nothing less. And the ops feel away, cause I'm next, I'm a threat. Oh yeah. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. It's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. It's a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. I been feeling spectacular, flow so sick it's hazardous. Y'all still suck like Dracula. Sip this beat, let's back it up. And I don't care about critics cause they talk too much, and I know that I gotta keep on grinding, finding myself. I ain't gonna stop until I know I had enough. Mama, I made it, I know that they see me. I'm popping these bottles just like I'm a genie. I'm glad that you made me. It's all in my DNA. I'm about my cheese like I'm working for Frito-Lay. And bet the bag on myself. I don't do this for my health. Every threat is a champion. Got the title, need a belt. I don't need your money, you can pay me in respect. Once I do it big, what's to follow is a check. I need 100 bags, nothing more, nothing less. And the ops feel away, cause I'm next, I'm a threat. Oh yeah. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. It's a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. It's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. Gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, it's a promise and a threat.
Still young spits, but you call me young boss. Eating real good, so a man's gon' floss. Got my weight up in my view real posh. You a frisbee man, so that mean you get tossed. Got a new clip, studio in the back. Numbers ran up, had to spit it with the chaps. Realest in the city, in my record, I fact. But your man's only chat when he do it in the raps. Like, spot go lost and don't really care what it cost them. You don't wanna cross them. My lifestyle awesome, couldn't decide if my gal want it too, so I butt them. Don't run track, but I run up a check. Run, do it real big, gotta one up the next. Point to the sky with the one up, I'm blessed. I'm young, rich and black, so you know I'm a threat.
Butterflies swing, yeah. I style bling bling, yeah. Hop on knockoffs, that is not us. I get money, so I'm living like a rock star. Got that glass skin and my body looking proper. I'm so wavy, baby, I'm a traffic stopper. Bitch, I got my mojo back, almost forgot that was a bad bitch. Looked in the mirror, oh my god, I'm a bad bitch. Give me what I want, ooh yeah, I'm a savage. No, that's right, XYZ, I'ma have it. You know that's right. Hold up, wait a minute, here I go now. Hold up, wait a minute, here I go, wow. It's all over before you finish when I show out. Got him staring at me when I pull up, roll out. Yeah, hold up, wait a minute, yeah. Hold up, wait a minute, yeah. Hold up, wait a minute. When you see me coming through, wait a minute, hold up, wait, yeah. Hold up, wait a minute, I see me coming through, yeah. Wait a minute, yeah. Hold up, wait a minute. Bitch, I'm feeling brand new, cause I'm big business. I hate what they think about me, I don't care though. Too busy getting money, getting pesos. Big business, bitch, I'm stacking up my Legos. If you ain't up on my level, then just say so. I'ma paint the town every color of the rainbow. She thought she could do it like me, but she can't though. Still a bad bitch in designer or in plain clothes. They love my husky ass voice, so they wanna throw me bankroll. hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, hold on, wait a minute. When you see me coming through, wait a minute. Hold on, wait, yeah. Hold on, wait a minute. I see me coming through, yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, hold on, wait a minute. Bitch, I'm feeling brand new, cause I'm big business.
For the victory lap though. Whoa, whoa. They ain't never seen nothing like this before. Lit the room when I came through the front door. Ask me if I should overcome. What for? Train in the trees, please pardon my sycamore. Touch burning sands, cross lands and stormy shore seasons in the year, yeah. Ain't no channel for champions and chain no fear. Yup, the champ is here. Switch gears, we keeping haters in the rear. At the blood, sweat, and tears, and my goal so near. I see my victory so clear. I see my victory so clear. And today, we break through. 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 I know it's lonely at the top, but that's not by speculation. But the position that I got, I climb too high to fall, work too hard to drop. Stop clocks on the speed bag. Every out under pressure, no jet lag. This is greater than trophies and saluted flags. Titles of fame, the cost is paid. Yay, I carried the cross I made. Dealt with the dealer. Baby, the hand was played. New level, next stage. Learn to lead as a legend. Now tell me what's my next stage, yeah. I said the champ is here, switch gears. We keeping haters in the rear. At the blood, sweat, and tears, and my goal so near. I see my victory so clear. And today, we break through. 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 And today, we break through.
Big dreams, a whip clean, a shift mean green, sip lean, and the ops don't know. Free up my team with a big dream and a me man, never go pro. See man up in the trap, but I know how to react, po, no, I never so cold. Come run up in the back, get a bap, you don't want this. Sexy, sturdy, come and get 30, wibble it, wobble it, curvy. Sexy, sturdy, come and get murky, got girl begging up mercy. Sexy, sturdy, come and get 30, wibble it, wobble it, curvy. Come run up in the back, get a bap, you don't want this. I'm loving them dick and them juicy. Airless, Chris Ekabusi. Got 5 links like Tyrone. Now they all trying to recruit me. Pop sherry and cherries, I'm fruity. Got Sally and Debbie and doobies. On Monday it's Megan and movies. On Sunday it's Steph and them groupies. Too easy. I come and they leave me. I'm the boy that they see on the TV. If it's me on the cake, they would eat me. Now they want a slice for the appetite. Yeah, honeys, they be where the bees be. Don't give it a ring to them Gollum guys. My precious, they wanna believe me.